I think we're live, fellas. I think we're live. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. If you're watching the VOD later, don't forget, give it a little like button tap right off the bat. If you want to help me out, you don't have to. It is optional, I suppose. Hey, yo, yo. Oh, I gotta get my tunes going. So it's way too quiet, right? Man, how do you put this? I wish they would put my music dude at the top of my list again. I don't know why they dropped it down. Music looks a little loud. What's going on with this thing? Alright, that'll be good. That'll be good. Alright, that's lined up. We got the thing set. Saffron, Kermit, Bob, Cody B. Y'all are absolute legends. Thank you. You guys are obviously the notification gang. Appreciate you guys so much. Means a lot. Means a lot. Is it Gregory, I think? Yo, Phil, what's going on, Gregory? Oh, Kermit, you're out on the tractor. Out on the tractor, I'm guessing you said. Let's see. Yeah, I know you always got bad service when you're out working. Appreciate you jumping in, even if it's gonna cut out here and there. I appreciate you. Barbecue, welcome in. Greetings from Ireland. Nice. From Ireland. Okay, do I got everything set? Where's the run counter? Fire up. Ow. Depends on where you're at. Yeah, I gotcha. Printer stream Friday. Oh, Grindy, you calling for it. Right off the bat. Let's go. Ooh, look at that. Printer. Little paper pile over in the corner. What's that other thing sitting there? Oh, that's the foot of one of my lights on the desk. Like, way, it's pretty far away. It's like 4 feet away. Yeah, I mean, you ask and you shall receive, huh? All right, how about I get going here, huh? DW, cheers. What's going on? Welcome in. Good morning, everybody. Morning where I am anyways. Hopefully you guys are having wonderful days. I think with the audio change, I think I had to turn some of this down a little bit. What? Kermit, you've been going ham-bone lately for gifting memberships. Trying to be Wicked Plumber or something. 5 more memberships from Kermit. Slayerships. Ooh, I mean, thank you so much, Kermit. Means a lot. Fishaholic got one. Everflame Glory. Wolvie got one. Man, look at all these legends up in here getting gifted memberships. Game volume still, it sounds a little bit higher than what I wanted to relative to the music here. We'll see. What a beast, right? Yeah, K-Dog, couldn't say it better myself. Grindy DW. Thank you so much, Kermit, once again. You legend. Ooh. Whenever it comes through, I didn't see even. There we go. 6 years later. Oh, this the box is in the wrong spot. Is that locked? Third box. I forgot. I haven't used this scene in a minute. Adjust. Boom. I'm gonna adjust this alert box real quick. My apologies. I forgot, since I bought my monitor, I haven't adjusted that stuff. I forgot to adjust this particular scene. Good job, Phil. I got a new monitor with a, higher resolution. I started running everything in, so everything just kind of like gets smaller and shifted to the side for whatever reason. How that works, but for once it's not Wicked Plumber, says Bob. Yeah, Kermit's gifted a bunch of them. He's been very generous. Couldn't thank him enough lately with those gifted memberships. Wicked Plumber, you haven't seen him around in a minute. I know he's a Wicked Plumber's kind of lurks, so he which I do too when I watch streams and stuff. Just kind of sit back and listen and see what happens. Maybe drop a GG in the chat if you find something sick, something like that. Is quality on YouTube getting worse? I'm not sure. Like of streams or of like just the video quality? It should be whatever your video, whatever the video quality is set to in this, in your, like underneath the video, there's a little settings cog, but. No, and nope. Like memberships are better than supers. Maybe it'll convince those to receive the re-up. Yeah, I mean, kind of. The super chat, obviously, you can put in a message, it gets read off, so that's got a little incentive for people to do. But yeah, I don't really actually, I don't know the conversion rate of someone who gets gifted a membership and then decides to re-up. I have no idea how that goes, but either way, mega appreciate it. Finally found your first Hero's Might on non-ladder. Well, you got me beat. I've never found a Hero's Might in my entire sweet-filled life. Congrats on that, though. That's crazy. Crazy rare item. Crazy. Nick Droy. Yo, yo, yo. No D4 today. I haven't played D4 for probably about a week now. Just kind of, you know, it's D4, so I've been back on D2 for about a week. Holy Dave, yo, welcome in over on Twitch. These are a couple of comments from Twitch. Welcome in, welcome in. Double axe, ooh. Oh, I had my mouse in the wrong spot from what I was doing before. Happy Friday, says Hanky, yo. Happy Friday as well, yeah. Good old Friday morning. I'll drink some water to that. Read most of my comments anyways, and the ones you don't, I normally am trolling you. Right. Yeah, no, I do, Kermit, I'll be honest. I probably read all your comments, and then some of them I do, you know, I do this kind of with everybody, but if there's a comment that doesn't, if it's a combination of either it doesn't make sense to me, oh, I don't have my limiter on, oops. I forgot I recorded that video the other day. If it either doesn't make sense, or like sometimes people troll me, and yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna read that. So I usually read almost every comment. Sometimes if there's like 150 people in here, if it gets higher than that, it starts to get too hard. Like I can't catch all of them. I try to, but it's impossible. So Bob says Bode's really strong in chaos. Yeah, for sure. Chaos is clutch area for Fist of the Heavens for sure. DW says more of a lurker than a chatter. Yeah, completely understand. Completely understand. Yeah, always when I watch streams and I lurk, I'm always, well, I don't have anything interesting to say, you know. No one wants to hear me say a bunch of uninteresting things. If you did, you just come watch me stream, right? You wouldn't want me to be chatting in someone else's stream, saying a bunch of uninteresting things. Saffron tried to stream a bunch lately, and the video and pixelating. I see your stream is doing the same. Yeah, it's hard to say. Anytime I see the pixelating type of thing, it's usually like the setting, like if you click on the little cog and switch it from 144p and you actually pick what you want. Or I mean, sometimes cellular networks kind of they throttle your data or whatever, and I don't know what you're necessarily watching on, but that's usually the issues that I see. But could be a lot of other things, you know. I definitely don't know everything about everything for sure. Kermit, my goal is to make you smirk, even if I don't read the comment up. Just try to trick me into reading something is what you're probably trying to do. I'm like Ron Burgundy up here. I just read what's in the teleprompter. Oop, forgot what I was doing there for a second. Large charm, hard pass. 500 magic coin, players 1 chaos or 250 Players 3. I would say the 250 players 3. That's what I would go with. 250 is still quite a bit. And I would go with the faster movement speed and clear speed or whatever. I mean, like 500, like 250 to 500 is a little bit. It's not like so high. Like going from 500 to like 800 is like pointless. 250 to 500 is a bump there on the magic find. It will help you out, but I feel like at that 250 is still a solid number. Like if you look at the diminishing return type of graph. Ooh, champion hiding over there. Not hiding, but I didn't see him. Oh. You Googled foe and got different answers. Fist of Heaven's Paladin. What do you mean you got different answers when you Googled foe? Like, if it was... I might have missed something. Here goes the large charm debate. No debate. Don't pick them up. Do not pick them up. It's just... I just gave up. Gave up. Daniel Washington says my geared out Nova Energy Shield Sorceress is getting wrecked by Lilith, huh? Girl and Israel are no issue. Any tips? So Nova Energy Shield. So Nova against Ubers. You're talking about Uber Lilith. Yeah, I generally would not recommend using Nova against Uber, like the Uber bosses and stuff. In my like that's a tough, because Nova just it puts out a good area of effect, but like single target damage, I just never really. Yeah, and the reason that is because Energy Shield doesn't block poison. So, yeah, that does kind of make sense since, yeah. What would you even do with that if you're trying to do it with Nova? I've never tried to do them with Nova, I'm going to be honest, so hard to recommend anything. Yeah, besides just stacking, like, I mean, do you have a cure on your mercenary? I mean, and just try not to get poisoned, I guess. Stack up, like, chug like 40 antidote potions before you go in, and that will raise your poison res before you go in. That's a little bit of a help, but I don't know if there's necessarily a good option. I've never, because like I said, I never tried that before. Does anyone actually need Magic Find? Magic Find is the most important thing in the game, bruh. Yeah, I to be honest, like, most of my Magic Find I just get from charms in the inventory. That's what, you know, Magic Find. So every 3 of these is 20, so 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, 80, you know, 84. So there's 100 Magic Find down here, 140. Then you get 100 from this, and that's like, I mean, you get the Shaco, another 74. That's like all my Magic Find, like. And I would put more skillers in the inventory, to be honest, if I had found them on single player, but for some reason I just, you know, luck of the draw. I have like 50 lightning skillers, and I have like 2 of these ones and like 2 of those ones. I have like 2 Warcry skillers and like 13 fire, like sorceress fire grand chimes, you know, luck of the draw. Quick question: when will season start? Not sure. I mean, it's probably going to be in the next couple months, but that's about the best I could say for that. I'm not sure on the season start, like what they're thinking or doing or whatever with D4 out and stuff. Don't forget Smellers. Don't forget Smellers. Don't forget fellas, smack that like button. That's not going to become a thing, guys. Just because I accidentally said Smellers. I meant to say fellas, smack the like button. Don't make that a thing, okay? Actually, you guys are Smellers. Never mind. Yeah, as soon as I said that, I was like, oh, great. Yeah, you guys are smellless, actually. I like that one. 2, interesting. 2 to paladin skills, 40 increased attack speed. The enhanced damage isn't high enough, but just an interesting roll on that. I kind of ID stuff like this just if you get interesting rolls, because you can get super high. The enhanced damage, I think, can go up. I've seen them like up to 400. So if it rolls weird, but that's interesting. I wouldn't say good, but interesting. I mean, I guess if you found it on a playthrough with your paladin or something, a 2-handed sword for a pally is just kind of a new philism, right? Oopsie, this happens. Cookie the rookie said he didn't shower yet this morning, so it fits. It fits. An insane QT. Nice name over on Twitch. Yeah, that's how you become after doing a 48-hour stream, right? Right, pretty much. Welcome in, by the way. I see first time chat. Appreciate you. Embracing it won't end it, Phil. I tried to reverse psychology you guys right there. Like, oh no, I like it. I'm going to use it all the time. And you guys are like, oh, he likes it. It's not cool anymore. Well, no, that does work. Or Kermit, you probably remember the story of why I'm called Sweet Phil. That's literally what happened with my name, Sweet Phil. It was people making fun of me, and I was like, oh, I'll just embrace it. And look, see, it definitely, it totally went away. 20 years later. Oh, man. Not working on us, right? Yeah. TGIF, what's going on, T-Dub? Yeah, Friday, fellas. Hopefully, you guys, anyone who does have a work day today, hopefully it goes nice and smoothly. You make lots of money and you get out of work, have a relaxing weekend, a relaxing Friday, do something you enjoy. You embrace it, now you're totally sweet, yeah. Yeah, really the Sweet Phil name, it's not really, it doesn't really sound bad unless you say it the way that, like, people used to say it. Oh, Sweet Phil, you're so sweet. Like, then it seems mean, but when people just call you Sweet Phil out of context, then it's like, pretty much the short story, anyone who doesn't know, is that I used to, for whatever reason, I used to just say sweet all the time for some reason, so the older kids in high school would, like, mockingly call me Sweet Phil, because I'd be like, yeah, that's sweet, and they'd make fun of me. That's the short story. But then everyone started calling me, and I just went with it. Like, it's like, yeah, people didn't know that the older kids were making fun of me at some point, so they thought people call me Sweet Phil because I was so sweet. Yeah, too much dude, where's my car, right? Pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Monday's a bank holiday. I didn't know that. I always forget. Bank holidays I can never keep track of, right? Government holidays, whatever you call them. Sour Phil. That's just when I'm having a bad day. Or I've had coffee. Years later, one of the top streamers. Appreciate the compliment. I wouldn't go that far, but let's see. DW said he's one of the workaholics, works today and tomorrow. Yeah, I know a lot of people got to put that overtime in, right? Get that extra money. Hard to turn down time and a half because it ends up being so much money. Tricklets. Rom, sweet fill implies the existence of a sour fill. Well, I don't know. Implies. I guess if everything has an equal and opposite, I suppose. You're getting deep on the whatever you call it of that. What's up, Phil? I think your Griff luck rubbed off on you. Oh, Andy must have got a Griffins recently. Congratulations, my man. JV, I mean, asked if I'm gonna play future seasons of D4. To be determined. I don't know. To be determined. Like D4 fun at first, but it really got boring real quickly. So, and I don't know if I really wanna. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I was thinking about maybe playing it a little bit more here soon, but then I'm just like, well, I don't know why. It's kind of what I was thinking. I really think, I don't know. I think they made, I think they made quite a mistake by allowing everyone to skip the campaign. That's.
Happy long weekend Friday, fellas.
Oh, thank you so much, Corey B. Wait, Corey? Cody B. Cody B. Wait, that's not unofficial. That's the regular one. Trying to keep track of all the Cody B's. Thank you so much for 14 months, you Delayer. Thank you so much, my dude. Yeah, hopefully everyone's gonna have a great weekend. You know what else I messed up too? Dang, I gotta change something real quick. Where are you? Mini feed. Here we go. I changed some stuff around to record a video the other day. A few different things, and yeah. Oh, speaking of video I recorded the other day. So if you're still in here, Kermit. Oh, you just popped in a thing. Remember the other day I mentioned to you, I mentioned it at G-Stacks too, about what noise gate and noise suppression filters in OBS. I actually made a video over my video editing channel about it. You know, I was just trying to think of a video that I could put over there, and I was like, yeah, well, I mean, they said they weren't sure what I was talking about with that, I think, anyways. It was both you or one of you. But thought it was both you guys, but it's a quick video, and it only takes a few seconds to really do if you know what you're doing, so check that out if you want to. Just thought I'd bring that up. I thought of you when I was making the video, so I figured I mentioned it to you. Wow, I just had a great thought there and I forgot to unmute. But what I was saying is, I always thought that the campaign in Diablo 2 was like a waste of time, and like, man, I wish you could just not do it, until you play a game where you don't do the campaign and you're like, oh, doing the campaign is actually better because it distracts you while you're leveling. So it doesn't seem as boring to just level early on. So it seems like you're actually doing something besides just like watching these little experience ticks on a little experience bar at the bottom. Because yeah, when you're leveling like in D4 at the beginning of the game, you don't care about anything that's going on. You just want to get it done, right? You don't care about any of the items you're finding or anything. So yeah. Munkles, yo, welcome in. Yeah, always muting. My apologies. My apologies. Colossus, crossbow, another hell rack. Not bad, not great. FCR, attack rating, life. That's a max life roll, I think, too, there. I think it goes to 40. Max stamina. Poison res. I mean, if maybe for like we were talking about Nova Energy Shield a second ago, so that, I mean, poison res is kind of the only one that matters for that build, but that's fine. Yeah, chat always muting Phil. It's not my fault. It's your guys' fault. It's always chat's fault. Comes the free moat trick. Oh boy. Saffron says a little birdie told him that they're going to be selling level 50 boosts soon. I doubt it. I doubt it. But I mean, so many people. If you could buy, imagine if you could pay to have your character just start off on World Tier 4 at like level whatever, you know. Like at the beginning of World Tier 4 at level like 65 or something, like everybody would probably buy it. Not everybody. I definitely wouldn't, but I don't think they would do that though. I do not believe they would do that. In the beginning of D4, you just wanted to get 3 numbers on all your gear. Yeah, that's kind of how the first at least until you get all the way until you get man, stutter much guy. Until you get to World Tier 3, that's 100%. You just like green number. And that's why you usually don't go to World Tier 3 till you're 50 or higher. So like the first 50 levels, if you're just looking for like green numbers, slap it on. Like it don't, who cares, right? Like, oh, Jonathan. My man. Coming and gifting 5 Slayership on YouTube. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you for the channel support. It means a lot, man. It means a ton. And anyone who got gifted membership, make sure you thank Jonathan once again as well. Being so crazy generous. Oh, emotes come flying in. Love to see it, fellas. Love to see it. Oh, well, okay. Elemental skills, run, walk. Walk, run. It's a skiller. We need more elementals, right, fellas? And it's got a secondary mod, so that's not bad at all. At all. Take it. Hang on to that one. Super fast Desace group. Oh, hit the wrong button. Grindy said always finds druid skillers. Nice. Always finding them druid skillers. Always those druid summoning skillers, right? Always find Amazon passive and magic skillers, right? Gut bang, top 5 name in the game right there. Gut bang. D4 doesn't seem to have holding power. Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering how much the player base dropped off with Baldur's Gate dropping, right? I heard Baldur's Gate was just killing it too. The only thing is, I don't know, did I hear, and I don't know how accurate this is, I heard Baldur's Gate has 200 hours of cutscenes in it. And I heard that was like not a made up number. If you actually watch every cutscene, like, it would be 200 hours. That's what I heard. Tanner, we just need Bronski back. Yeah, I'm guessing I know he's probably got a lot of work stuff going on, so. I know he works full time. I think he's like a factory like supervisor or something. Like, so he's got like a solid career path going. And I know he had mentioned on stream a bunch of times, like back in the day, how he was getting wore out from D2. So, yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. I always liked watching Bronski's stuff. So, great dude, great perspectives and videos and stuff. Yeah, it'd be great if Bronski came back and made more content, right? Maybe one day. Maybe when Act 6 comes out or something. You heard it first, fellas. No, I'm just joking. Bronski has some solid vids. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I used to, back when I worked in the factory, I'd pop his videos on and listen, and when he'd be streaming while I was at work and stuff. Yeah, Bronski's pretty cool, pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, I kind of his human bot project stuff kind of inspired me to start doing because he would do like once a month, but do giant drop highlight stuff. So I kind of like took a modified version and kind of sort of came up with my own idea, where I would do 1 or 2 like small drop highlight videos a week. And that's when you started seeing it. Like, I mean, maybe I'm giving myself too much credit here, but I kind of credit myself with starting that trend. Everyone's seen how successful that type of thing was, and how people love the drop highlight videos, and all of a sudden there was like 40 different channels that just started doing drop highlight videos all the time. Kermit says D2R has a ton of big streamers. There's a few. I feel like not so much anymore though. Like, I don't feel like not that many people play D2R anymore. Obviously Llama. I mean, he streams to like 1,200 people on Twitch every time he streams. But yeah, who else is really streaming D2R right now? I guess Schmuck, Llama, and like me. That's like it, right? Evan says you miss watching Lumen on Twitch. Lumen. I don't know what that is. Oh, Iceman. Does Iceman stream D2R still? I know he streams like once in a while. He does. I remember when I did the Philcast with him. He said he just does like a ton of little things. I asked him about it if he does this full time. He's like, oh, I do a ton of the different like hustle type of stuff. That's like what I do. Oh, okay. How anyone can save up 9 sacred armors without checking them is nuts. Yeah, Munkle, I think you're talking about, I think Bronski did a video like that, right? But I think he had gotten those from somebody else. I think he got the character files from somebody else to identify for that specific video you're speaking of, I believe. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I do recall that one though, when somebody did 25,000 pit runs and saved everything or something. Which, the only way, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, whatever it was. Maybe it was 10,000 pit runs, I don't remember. They had to be running a bot on single player, right? Because I did see, one time I seen a video come up with a guy that he ran a single player bot and then just like ID'd the stuff. I did see a guy that did that. And how could someone do 10,000 pit runs and not identify anything? That's crazy. Just crazy. Mike Hawk. It's a solid name. Where'd that go? Iceman videos. Wait, what? Oh, I like Iceman videos. What nationality is he? His voice is crazy deep. Oh, I have no idea. I did. Well, maybe I don't. I don't remember if he told everybody where. He doesn't live very far from me, kind of, sorta. I don't want to go. I don't remember if that's open knowledge. I don't want to say exactly where he lives. Well, not exactly, but like I don't want to go too much detail. But he doesn't live crazy far away from where I do. Actually. Stupid question, what's FOH? Right here, Fist of the Heavens. So FOH is what they call it, FOH. Maybe I just say FOH, I'm not even sure. But it's Fist of the Heavens. So yeah, that's the paladin I'm rocking right here that drops these down and kills all the undead and demons. What I mean, Phil, is CJRS competitions. I don't know that acronym, I guess. CJRS. I can't think of what that stands for, Kermit. 52 likes. 108 people watching. Yeah, make sure your YouTube guys hit the like button for me. Fellas. Ooh. My men's. I haven't said my men's in a while. My men's. Hit that like button for me. The 10K pit runs come up with a gimmick like that. Yeah, coming up with good gimmicks is a toughie one, right? A good gimmicks makes it sound like a pejorative, right? But like come up with good ideas, intriguing ideas that will get people to click. But also, yeah, if you actually did 10,000 runs, I mean, geez, that would take me that would honestly take me a year to do. Straight up a year. Yeah, that's what I switched off the number of runs and went with the amount of time. So I'll look at my run counter and everything, and I'll look up how long it kind of took me to do it and calculate it out. Generally, what I do is I average out about like 10 runs or something, and then I just calculate it by how many runs I did, and then that's what my drop highlights are now, like, you know, 15 hours of Chaos Sanctuary running, you know. Because the sheer amount of time it takes to do the runs is crazy. Especially like Chaos Sanctuary runs, 3-4 minutes, and you're like, you want to do like 1,000 Chaos Sanctuary runs, it'd take you 70 hours, right? Oops, wrong button again. Was Biggie killing in the gym, y'all? Oh, I didn't see you've been posting stuff up in the fitness channel or something. I might have missed it. I have not been killing in the gym, unfortunately. I went for a few days, then I didn't, then I did. Oh, CJ. Oh, okay. I got you. I didn't know who you were talking about. Remember, say you watch so many How to Grow Your Channel videos. Yeah, those are kind of, I don't know. It's so hard to say for channel growth stuff too, because YouTube, they keep changing their algorithms and stuff. A lot of those How to Grow Your Channel videos are nonsense. I probably watch a lot of them too, so. Trying to give him a quick shot of advice. Yeah, I don't know. I recognize the name CJRS. I recognize the name. See somebody that either used to be or is in chat sometimes here and there. I can't remember. CJRS looks like a familiar name. I feel like he was someone from chat. Maybe. Hard to remember. Fred said he's doing a cut, so his lift sessions haven't been great. Yeah, I wish I was doing a cut or something. I'm just like going to the gym casually once in a while. Channel member. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. It's hard to keep all the names straight, but thought so. Yeah. For YouTube, I don't know. I think any tips for YouTube, they're very like niche dependent too. Like the one that I can give people that for sure, like if you're making ones about a particular video game, one specific video game, I know I got a lot of views early on or like subscribers from posting my videos like into Reddit and on Facebook groups, but you can only do that like on certain groups and certain ways. So it's like, but that's because YouTube will not help you out like at all. They will not show people your videos at all. The way it seemed for me anyways when I started out, and even starting now, to be honest. Like even my video editing channel that I do, like there's a different DaVinci Resolve video editing like Facebook groups and stuff that I'll post them in sometimes. Uncle said he's so sick of egg whites and turkey. Must be on a cut there, right? Biggie says, Blizz Biggie said, trying to grow muscle while losing fat. Tough one there. Yeah, doing them both at the same time, I feel like that's a lot of work. Tough. And just, like, not literally painful, but just difficult. Stay motivated and to push through, right? I would generally, I don't know. I'm no fitness expert, so I wouldn't, maybe not necessarily listen to me, but I just generally wouldn't try to do them both at the same time, huh? Just seems like it would be too hard for me to do. Set myself up for failure. Boy, I'm getting pretty hungry already too. Starving. Oh man, that's why I just always bulk, never cut. Dirty bulking. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'm always bulking. Pasta, pizza. Let's go. Bulk. Beer. Let's go. Like I can drink 40 beers. I'm bulking. Cody B says that's his strat. Yeah. That's where it's at. Mike said his strategy for doing runs is he does as many Countess runs as he can while he puts an album on and sees how many he can get done in an entire album. That's kind of a fun way to do it, I guess. You know, pick some good music, keep you rocking. Solid strategy, right? Sweet Phil approves for sure. Sweet Phil approves. Where was that here? Fred says you're doing okay with it. You get cravings for weird stuff. Yeah, I guess I never really go huge diet. I'm not a kind of person that gets like cravings for things. I'm just like hungry or I'm not. Is pretty much how I am. Hungry or I'm not. Kermit talks about going live. The first 15 minutes, he just sitting there chatting with chat. Says he gotta get right into it. Yeah, that might not be a bad. I know that the algorithm can actually pick up streams and stuff, so That's what I kind of try to do, just not waste too much time at the beginning of a stream and just get right into it, so that maybe, however the algorithm works and who the F knows, I don't know nothing about nothing, but maybe, because I've had some streams get picked up for absolutely no reason. It'll be like a random Wednesday and the video will just be like, in the pits, let's find some godly gear, and it'll get like 70,000 views, and I'm like, what just happened with that? Like, I can't even spend 2 hours editing a video and get that many views. For some reason, this stream just got showed to 1 billion people for no reason. 400,000 impressions. I'm like, what? Like, why? What's going on here? No idea. No idea. The more I do stuff on YouTube, the less I feel like I know. Like, straight up. Biggie said he bought $130 of whiskey and moonshine in Tennessee, so I've not really had much beer recently. Less calories. There you go. Less carbs, right? If you're instead of beer, just moonshine. There you go. That's my kind of weight loss plan right there. That's my kind of weight loss plan. A jewel and a small charm from Diablo. Okay. Nope, that one's not gonna do it. No, no, no. Zero carb does weird things after a few days. Yeah, zero carb is... I never really try to necessarily do zero carb. Like, I might try to do low, but I never try to really... I never try to fully cut out anything, like, that's actual food, I guess. Like, obviously you don't want to just eat a whole loaf of bread and stuff like that, or... I mean, you can cut out bread even. This is just my own opinion anyways. Cutting out bread's fine. Processed bread, but, like, when you're talking carbs, like, I'm not going to eat a banana because there's a couple carbs in it, or I'm not going to eat potatoes or something like a normal food. It's like a whole food. That's pretty much what, if I'm trying to go on a diet and eat healthy or whatever, I just go whole foods that I prepare myself, and I try to limit, you know, the amount of it I eat. That's pretty much the extent that I do with it. The main problem for me is limiting the volume. Limiting the volume. That's just me. Turn the entire Dark Side of the Moon album and run it and see what you get. Nice. Dude, then you can come up and search for the band too, right? Unfortunately, you get demonetized for that, but... Where I meant to go? What's your MF today? Just joined. I think it's still, isn't it like 500 or something? I think I ended up really high magic find on accident. Oh, 370. Solid number in my opinion. Oop. Okay. 370 magic find. We're on players 3 difficulty. I seen a rune and couldn't tell what it was. Got excited for a second. Wow, I'm hungry. Like, stomach's growling so loud the microphone almost pick it up. Unofficial Cody B says that Act 2 Poison almost got him. Hardcore character. Yeah, Poison can be no joke in Act 2 sometimes. Can be no joke. I don't know which one it comes from. I forget which monster it comes from, but one of them specifically has, I don't know if it's the Poison Caster Skeletons. Just a ton of poison damage, right? Ton. Yeah, Kermit, I agree with that before as well, yeah. I've literally spent like 4 or 5 hours editing a video and stuff like that, trying to make it good. And then I'll just like take a clip from a stream and upload it, and it'll get twice as many views, and I'm like... super annoying. Maybe I'll chug a bunch more water. That'll fill me up. I won't be hungry anymore. That's an electrolyte to say, huh? Yeah, I guess I just don't diet that crazy, I guess. I just feel like for me, it comes down so much to just volume. I get so hungry and then I just like eat a ton of food. Only animals and animal products, huh? No vegetables allowed. That's Fred. Yeah, that would make it harder, I suppose, huh? Gotta eat all that lettuce and stuff. It just takes a long time to chew it up and eat it. Like, wastes time. Doesn't even make you fuller, it just wastes time. So it makes you feel like you ate enough because it took so long. Yeah, I don't need another base item. Oh, CJRS. There you go. We were just talking about you a minute ago. It says zero carb is unsustainable. I kind of feel that way. I mean, obviously some people can, but I guess. But it does seem impossible. And I mean, I'm no health expert, but it just doesn't seem like the best, healthiest thing to do either. Kermit said it'd be awesome if you could do a video like that where you're an album like over your whole song. I mean, you technically could do that. You just wouldn't make any money, right? So I guess that anybody could do that. Do a set of runs and it's the length of an album. Bone wand. Nothing great so far. That means something sick's coming real soon. Oh, Munkle, I was just, we were talking about like our diets or whatever. I was just thinking of that fruit only lady too that I had heard about. That, yeah, as it sounds, she ate fruit only and she died. I don't know for how long she did that for, but yeah, I seen pictures of her and she just kept getting skinnier and thinner and thinner and thinner and just died of malnutrition. Jeez, like how could you do that? You just voluntarily, like, don't eat, like, I don't know. I don't know how you could do that. Crazy. Cody, come on. Get that kind of negativity out your mouth. This Cody said, green diet, I'm incoming. I mean, now that I have a Griffin's, it's not as huge of a deal. Even though it didn't roll very good, it's not as huge of a deal. But I would obviously love to find another Griffin's, though. Get a better one. Probably roll worse to be ethereal. Probably. Is it bad to just buy the super rare items like Enigma? I mean, technically it's against the terms of service, so I mean, do I care? I don't really care what people do personally. I've known people that, you know, when you could just some people didn't want to spend 200 hours farming runes to get Enigma, and they could just spend like $4 and get an Enigma online. So they just like, whatever. I make $40 an hour. Why do I want to spend 200 hours when I could just spend the equivalent of you know, 3 minutes at work to get an Enigma, right? So I personally would never do it. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but I don't like hate anybody that does pay for a thing like that or something. Personally. Am I gonna get in the Mega Millions jackpot? I don't do stuff like that. I don't generally. I mean, I think once or twice I bought like a line or two or whatever you call it. I don't even know what you call it. Ticket. But back in the day, like in my entire life, I think one time I put $10 towards like the whole factory I worked at, put in money and bought like 500 tickets or something. But only I think only one time that I can remember I actually bought a Mega Millions ticket. I think I bought like 1 or 2 like tickets or whatever. I just don't do that. Waste of money. The lottery is just it's just a tax on poor people is what it is. Rich people don't play the lottery because they already have a ton of money. And then they go, hey, look, we took the money from this lottery and put it towards schools. And then they take the money. Well, anyways, we don't need to get into that. But yeah, I just don't play the lottery. If you hit the lottery, you put in an epic dono. Appreciate it. Don't have to, but yeah, that'd be awesome, right? Epic dono. Phil's buying lines, guys. I thought that's what the lines of numbers, right? What do you think I'm talking about? Wait, lines. That's drugs, right? Asmongold does that. No fruit or vegetables for him. Yeah, I know a lot of people. The father-in-law does that. Yeah. Nothing. No fruit or vegetable. Anything. Orders a burger. It's just ketchup. That's it. Burger, bread, ketchup. I don't know how people, I don't know how you, I mean, I'm not huge on like a ton of fruits and vegetables, I guess. I mean, I do a lot more now, to be honest, than I did when I was younger, but how could you just do nothing? Like, you don't put lettuce on something, like a piece of lettuce on your burger or something. You don't put like cheese, at least. Like, I mean, I don't know. You don't, just nothing. You don't eat an orange or a banana or something. I don't know. How do you feel about Blizzard's patent for the AI thing? I heard about that. How do I feel about it? I don't know the full details, but using AI to like see what people are doing and get the essentially what it was from what I've seen is that the AI will watch how people play the game and program NPCs to act like other people playing the game, kind of thing, sort of. I mean, it's kind of inevitable, expected. It just is what it is. I mean, I guess it depends how far it goes and how it's implemented. Very hard to say, though. Tomatoes a fruit, though? True story, right? So technically ketchup, that's fruit. Right? Technically. CJ says he has a good paying job, still plays the lottery every once in a while. Yeah, the only thing like lottery that I do is like, I do occasional DraftKings type of stuff, like daily fantasy. But I feel like there's some sort of like agency in it, you know, like you could hear news and you're like sort of competing with other people, but obviously there's a lot of luck, like in fantasy football in general. But yeah, if I don't have a say in what happens at all, I don't like doing it, you know. So that's just me though. Abrasive Party says Phil playing D2R again. All is right in the world, right? Yeah, back to D2R. I don't know if it's going to be permanent or not permanent, but you know, just doing whatever I feel like is fun right now and whatever I want to do. So this is what we're rocking out. Good old D2R. Ketchup's a tomato smoothie. There you go. There you go. Oopsie. Right, ketchup is a smoothie. Ketchup is pointless, or I mean, Kermit says lettuce is pointless. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, lettuce, it's just crunchy water, right? It doesn't really do anything for you. It's just something to take up space and time and sort of fill you up ever so slightly, feel like you're eating something when really it's doing nothing for you. hydrates you a bit. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. We'll take out this guy. These guys can all drop stuff on the way too. I just get so used to skipping them that I just keep skipping them. Could hit all this stuff on the way in. The only unfortunate thing, those bugs aren't demons or undead, so. Okay. Hey, what are you talking about losing the rest of my hair, Kermit? I didn't see what CJ said up here. If I exercised and ate more, I could get there. I eat plenty. Don't eat. Probably, I definitely need to exercise more. Eat plenty though. How would that lose the rest of my hair? I must have missed some context on a comment. Trying to keep up. Slow Phil brain can't read all the comments fast enough. Oh, Asmund. Okay, I see what you're saying. Talking about Asmund. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't see Asmund exercising more. I don't know him personally or anything. Don't know much about him, but I don't take him as much of an exerciser. At all. Switch to spinach, tastes better, and you get ripped like Popeye. Yeah, I do spinach stuff too, yeah. Lettuce is just kind of convenient sometimes, though. I'll do both of them. Ooh. Spinach is kind of like, because they're smaller, fit on a burger, it's more annoying, right? Sappy Panda says, welcome back to D2R. Yeah, thanks for welcoming me back, I suppose. Been playing for a few days now, so you just weren't anyone who wasn't viewing just because I was playing D4. Back on the D2R grind now a little bit, so. Doesn't let us contain some good minerals. Yeah, I'm sure it does. We're kind of half joking around, and not as much as what it is. Celery that literally takes more calories to eat than it has in it. It's not as crazy as celery, right? Letter T. T says, misses the D2R. Nothing against D4, but not for this guy. Celery a palate cleanser. That's a full meal, man. Just eat a couple pounds of celery. Full meal right there. Could you imagine just eating like pounds of celery? Oh god, disgusting. I don't mind. I like celery with the wings or something, but you know, take celery, dip it in blue cheese a little bit, just to kind of, like you said, I guess you say palate cleansers. Just kind of something, you know, kind of cool off the palate, I guess is what I'd say. But man, just eating a ton of celery, whole meal of celery. Yeah, Jonathan, lose calories eating disgusting celery. And a Nuffle, what's going on? Yo, welcome in over on Twitch, my dude. Howdy. Fred talking about too much fiber can cause problems. I feel like that's got to be tough to eat so much fiber that it causes problems. I'm also not an expert on the topic, so, but it just sounds like one of those things. Like, I don't know, but that kind of sounds like one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you drink so much water, if you drink like way too much water, you could die. And it's like, well, yeah, but is it really that easy to drink so much water that you die? Very hard, obviously, to do that. Not hard to eat too much fiber. All right, well, I guess I'll have to go with the if you say so, because obviously I don't know any information on it, but I've never heard of someone eating too much fiber before. Carnivore hype talking points to CJ. Let's see. Jonathan, blue cheese vomit? No way, brah. You're one of those people. Gosh, one of those people. I like blue cheese. I mean, I don't want just a spoonful of blue cheese. I'm not one of those people. But I like blue cheese on the wings, you know. Let's see. Havocopolis. Quick question. Anybody notice a guy named this on Trader? The guy only bought trash and somehow sells almost every best in slot item with perfect rolls. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I haven't checked Trader in a hot minute, but yeah. Hydra bow. I already got several like 6-socketed Hydra bows and stuff, so don't even need to look at that. Rhino only eats blue cheese with wings. Any other context, not a fan. Yeah, I mean, I guess I am too. I do like dip my celery in the blue cheese when I'm eating it, but yeah, I mean, I don't like have a huge salad and like put blue cheese all over it. Yeah, I guess just wing context, right? Only wing context. There you go. Like that guy. Oh, there we go. Couldn't find the seal. It was in the middle of too many monsters. Best place to farm a Berserker Axe. You're talking for a rune word, huh? Ice Dragon. I mean, if you're literally talking about the best to literally only get any socketed item for a rune word, it's always going to be like cows with little to no magic find on. I generally don't try to find rune word bases that way. I farm something like that's a good magic find area and just kind of hope for the best on the rune words. But technically, if you specifically want to get like hell cows, no magic find is going to be the best for every single rune word base in the game. Kermit talking about blue cheese. He's like, rotting cheese? Nah, I'm good. Well, funny story here, Kermit. All cheese is just piles of mold, right? It's just the level of rottiness that it is. Amethyst. Best drop from Diablo. Sappy says farming weapon racks. Yeah, I've never had great experience with that. That's kind of on the boring side too, obviously. Like trying to track down the right rack to do that with, I feel, is anytime I looked at doing it, it was like tracking down the correct rack is always the issue. Cat active today with food talk. Yeah, everyone, it's getting like 11 o'clock. Everyone's getting super hungry. They probably haven't eaten yet. First thing on their mind. A lot of food talk in chat. Like we're on Pinterest here talking about food. Charles Davis is just hopping in to hit the like button. What a legend. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for hitting the like button for me, my man. Aaron says the more scrolls in your Tomb of Town portal gives you more cows. Yeah, that's like an old urban legend from back in the day. I'm pretty positive that is not actually accurate. It's like an urban legend type of deal. But shoot, it must have been behind the little fire pillar. It wouldn't target them. Rhino's mowing down right now, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely starving, but we can eat later. I got some fat reserves to live off for a while. Not wasting away yet. Myth from 109. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I remember that from back in the day. That the full town portal thing. Oh, those are the days. Saffron, you need to get the town portals from Swampy Pits specifically. That's how it'll do the best, right? Good old Swampy Pits. Yeah, and then you get even more cows if you get that town portal with a spirit in, right? Full tomb and a socketed leg. The Sasquatch over on Twitch. Yeah, right? Right. Socketed leg. Tyler says, always full for cows. He will always believe. There you go. No harm in doing it, right? Just costs a little baby bit of gold. No big deal. Superior Thundermaul. How superior is it? 5 socketed, 14 enhanced. What could we do with that? I mean, anything 5 socketed. You get the most damage out of it. Most things you'd want to be ethereal, so. Oh. There come K-Plox, party of 10. Appreciate you. Thanks for the raid, my man, over on Twitch. Ooh. Welcome in. We're just slaying some D2R here. Move this around. Go check it. We want some 640s. Not there. I don't know if I'll end up using that or if I already have something like that, but. Susan Pants coming in. Raid. What's up? Welcome in. DJ says, bot that finds all the godly gear. Hope y'all having a good one. Yeah, appreciate it. We're having a pretty good one here. No luck yet, but best drop of the day so far has been a Druid Elemental Skiller. So really getting after it today. K-Plax, yo, dude, what's going on, my man? Oops, I forgot about that. Thanks for the raid. Hope you're having a great day as well. 83 enhanced defense. Talking about the whole 09 urban legend about having to have a full Tomb of Town portal. James says 3-isted wort leg, you get the craziest cow level. Boy, that'd be something, huh? That'd be something. Oh, you gotta farm the town portals from Duriel. Yeah, that'd be too easy to even find them all from Duriel. That'd be no problem. That'd be one run, you'd get a full 20 town portals. One Duriel run. What? Oh. Oh well, we'll keep doing this. This is what I'm doing, so I'm doing it. Skipping the whatchamacallit. K-Flock said he got Barb through Act 2 of Nightmare. Barb playthroughs can be a little on the tough side, which I'm sure you've run into a little bit. Not the easiest character, but a fun one, right? Ah, yeah, the imbuing works leg. I forgot about that. Yeah. Make it a rare Wirt's leg. Ligate Man talking about the gem activated. Yeah, another one back in the day. Another one I forgot about. Can't remember all this stuff. What am I quote unquote actually looking for? Well, trying to finish up the Grail. I mean, I have 3 items remaining, so finding any of those would be great. I just like dropping the super rare items, to be honest. I wouldn't mind finding any of the 640 javelins or any like cruel I've been looking for old items that used to be super sick back in the day, like a cruel Colossus Blade of Quickness, a CCBQ or something like that, or anything ogre related, like an ogre axe that's cruel with evisceration, like the high max damage or something like that. Just cool goofy stuff, and obviously finishing up the Grail would be mega neato. Gotta make sure I don't die here in front of. Matthew says they removed the ability in Viewer's leg because it was too OP. I don't think that they ever did remove it. I think you still can do that. What's left on the Grail? We got. Somehow I don't have a Wisp projector yet. I'm still in my entire life, actually. See, and this Grail is only strictly my single player on D2R account. So I've had Wisps before, but never on D2R single player here. I've never in my life found a Tyrael's Might yet. So that one's still there. And haven't found a Schaefer's on this particular Holy Grail account yet. So Schaefer's, Wisp, and Tyrael's Might. IO job pull in the Wirt's leg. I don't know about that. Hard pass. I don't know how rich you could be to be sticking a jaw in a Wirt's leg to hopefully get more cows. You got to be like probably running a bot to have that much value. Roll map bow of quickness. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, stuff back in the day. Before the rune words were everywhere. Philadelphia says D4 fatigue. Yeah, D4, my opinion, yeah, it is kind of one of those games that's doesn't have the full staying power of D2R. Maybe one day it will. Maybe we just haven't fully figured it out yet or something, but yeah, plus one of the reasons I like playing D2, or I'm playing D2R right now, isn't even necessarily D4. It's D2, right? I just like this game so much. So part of it's not even D4's fault. How do you live up to the greatest ever, right? That's like Michael Jordan's kid. Like, he's never going to be as good of a basketball player as Michael Jordan, right? Maybe he was real good, but not Michael Jordan. Sappy Panda says you got the other big stuff like Mang songs and Astrians. Yeah, I've probably found 3 or 4 Astrians on this like single player account, to be perfectly honest. Mang songs I just found a few months back, a couple months ago, like maybe a month before D4 launch, I guess, maybe. From, of course, from Terrorized Andario. Oh, I didn't get Lord of Stace. With her crazy drop table. Top 10 debunked theories. Not a bad idea. I'd have to do some research on that one. I don't know 10 debunked theories. The cow level one's about the only one I know. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta get this out of here. We gotta check that though. Ethereal, don't roll good, please. But I got an idea just in case. Okay. Good. We don't want that to roll good. Herman says the Griffin's drop don't count. It counts. It counts. I watched it drop with my own eyes, so I know you're pretty much kidding, but yeah, it's not required for other people to see it to be true, right? Guess we're running out of room here, huh? Stardew Valley? I never heard of that game, Grindy. Chill stream to play Stardew Valley. Now, if I want to do a chill stream, we're doing some GeoGuessr. I almost did a GeoGuessr stream last night, but then I wasn't feeling great, so I didn't do it. Almost. Kev says if a barrel axe wasn't so high of a strength, it'd be good for a Fury Druid. Never thought. I've only ever barely dabbled around with Fury Druid, to be honest. So, barrel axe, huh? I feel like to really get that going though, there's so few items that really. I don't know. I just don't really know much about the character and the build, to be straight up. Guess I shouldn't comment if I don't really know that much. This player's 1. No, this is players 3. This is players 3. So I didn't want to go all the way up to 8. I never play 5, so I didn't want to go up to 7 on single player here. I just wanted to get a little bit more. From 1 to 3 is a pretty big jump. I think it's like what is the drop rate jump from like 28 to like 50 or something? So it's a reasonably sized jump, without a crazy massive jump in like you know, the life of the monsters. So pretty much I only ever on single player here I only ever run 1, 3, and 7 pretty much, unless I'm specifically trying to show player speed on players 8 on a video or something. Sappy says that some of the more dedicated players, it's crazy the things that they know. Yeah, there's a lot of people that hop into chat, or a lot of people that are in chat even right now that honestly know way more than I do. Like, they know everything. I feel like I'm dedicated, but I don't know. I feel like I can't memorize everything like that because there's so many different builds and so many different characters, and like, oh, actually with this character with this skill, actually the you know, actually the plus skills there doesn't help this particular thing because of some mechanic or something, just the way it is. And I'm like, oh, jeez, how am I supposed to know that? You know. DJ over on Twitch said Bear Sork's the best. Good old Bear Sorceress. That's another one I've only ever seen videos on. I never did myself because it takes so many high runes to make, right? Never wanted to spend them to do that. But it does look comical and funny, and also Rex, right? Jonathan says GeoGuessr streams are fun and makes me realize how horrible with geography I am. Yeah, the number of things I know. Sometimes when I play that GeoGuessr game, I literally pop it on and I'm like, this looks like the Philippines, without even moving or anything. And then it is, and I'm like, how the heck did I know that? I'm not great at the game, but sometimes that does happen, you know. Mesh boots, or like the number, like, you know what? These trees look like Mexico, you know. Do you play with any mods? Not really. No, the only quote unquote, I guess the closest thing to a mod is I use a macro on my mouse to like save and exit and reset my run counter, but that's about it. Hank says when the pupils surpass the teacher. Well, I would say actually some of the pupils were just always ahead of the teacher. Pretty much what it is. Because I haven't been playing D2R like non-stop since it launched, or Diablo 2 since it launched. It was an on and off. I'd play for 6 months here, I'd play for 6 months there. I played a ton of Call of Duty and Halo when those first-person shooters were going crazy back in the day. The Elder Scrolls games and Fallout games I was huge on. So. Uh-oh, let's go. Nope. RWW is the new Harvest Moon. What's Harvest Moon? that's not a good point of reference for me there, Kermit. I don't know that either. I'm a gaming noob. DJ says, talking about the Bear Sorceress, you can 2-tap Ubers, like with a perfect build, you say? Nice. Snow Pro, yo! What the fo? Sweet Phil is streaming. Welcome in, my man. My man. Sure, we'll grab that. Jared says he thinks the only plus skills that don't work are for like the barbarian CTA thing. Yeah, that specifically is the one I was thinking of when I said that example. Actually, Jared, that specifically is the one I literally made a video that like it was a couple years ago now, but I didn't realize that the call to arms skills on offhand didn't work or whatever, and Mac kind of he didn't call me out, but he was like, yeah, actually that doesn't work, and I was like in the comments of my video, and I was like, ew. All right. Hijalik says got the high score in GeoGuessr a couple times. What do you mean you got the high score? Like you got a perfect 25K or something? Is that what you mean, Hijalik? That'd be ridiculous. 25K, crazy. Just mention your 3 favorite games, says Kev. Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Diablo. You got great taste, my man. Great taste. Rise of Demons, how am I today? Pretty good, pretty good. DJ says, what? CTA on the offhand doesn't work? Question mark? Yeah, so on a barbarian, you can't dual wield call to arms. It doesn't work. I think you can do one CTA and then like, what would you do? Like a CTA and like a Heart of the Oak or something? I usually just go dual Heart of the Oaks because usually I'm rocking the Singer, and I just go with that. Not worry about it. Just not swap to an offhand for it, but Did you know that when movies featured in Mexico, directors just put a yellow filter on it? Oh yeah? Is that a true story? That's funny. Saffron said he didn't realize that soft points didn't count for synergies for a long time. Yeah, I didn't, that was one thing I probably didn't know either, right? At some point for sure. And then I also didn't realize at one point, what was it? I didn't understand why on the Paladin, when you only the hard points would go towards adding to your max resistance for that one. I remember at a time I didn't know that. I was putting the points in. I'm like, this is not working. And someone's like, yeah, that doesn't work, you dummy. Only the hard points. Rise of Demon said he's addicted to a solo self-found sorceress. Nice, yeah. Solo self-found makes I feel like it just makes the drops feel better, right? Actually getting everything yourself. All right, let's go. Cruel Ogre Maul. One day I'm gonna get one. Cruel Ogre Maul of Quickness, and we're gonna rock that out. Kermit said he wants to get Phil on that BTM blood or whatever. Probably not going to happen, I'm going to be honest. Probably not going to happen. Oh, another diadem. Everyone, you see every diadem that ever drops. You never miss a diadem of any kind. White, blue, rare, you never miss it. Dimensional shard. Yeah, I mean, I barely have time to... The thing that's good about GeoGuessr is you can pop it on and just play for like 3 minutes, you know what I mean? Real quick. You don't have to wait for like loading screens and stuff and this and that. That's the only thing I have time to do every once in a while. Harvest Moon's an old Game Boy farming game? Okay, interesting. Yeah, that was from a few minutes back, but Harvest Moon I had never heard of. Interesting. Champion hiding in the corner. Breath of dying in an ethereal Ogre Maul? When? Question mark. That might be something you do online, right? Because Zods aren't really worth that much. You can trade for it for like nothing. That's like a you know, non-ladder thing to do right there. Rise of Demons started 2 weeks ago. Solo self-found sorceress, so fun. Oh yeah, at the beginning of doing a Grail, it's super fun because you're checking stuff. You're checking 15 items off the list every hour, right? The first day and two. The first week, you get like 75% of the Grail done. Ring. Wait, I think this sword actually has faster run walk on it. I remember this from, yeah, faster run walk on the Craned Bomir, however you pronounce that. 10% damage reduction. Let's go. Oh man. After circlets, what do I recommend gambling? Yeah, I mean, probably rings or amulets. Personally, I don't really like gambling. I don't do a lot of gambling on here, so I'm not the best person to ask. I just, gamble, never get anything. It's not a fun thing to do for me, so I just don't really do it a lot, and I just don't really like doing it. But if I had to pick something, I would say rings and amulets. No Pro said he goes with a dual wielded Last Wish for ladder. Right? if you can get your hands on that stuff. Good gig, right? Full of last wishes, you say. There's a little bit of a debate, right? Some people debate the last wish grief argument. I feel like, in my opinion, grief wins out, but last wish is definitely not bad at all. Especially if you consider the price proposition. The rune value you got to use. Kev said he's gonna go gamble amulets next. There you go. Love to see me play a shooter. Yeah, I don't know. Shooters are, you know, those, the competitiveness. I feel like, and this is kind of why I started to stop playing shooters partially. First of all, man, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was terrible, and that like killed the game, killed the entire thing for me. The Halo games got worse at the same, like actually before that even the Halo games got worse. But just not being able to play enough to like actually stay competitive. I mean, I could be competitive, I guess, but I want to be like better than other people. And I couldn't be better than other people anymore, so I just, one of the reasons I stopped playing. I feel like a lot of games changed how their matchmaking worked too, to a less fun matchmaking style. I don't know how games are nowadays, but Creed says, did they buff FOH? A while back they did. Not recently, but in D2R they did buff FOH. DJ over on Twitch said he likes Grief in the main hand and Last Wish on the offhand. Not a bad option. Best of both worlds, right? Kerm says COD is whack. I used to like COD a lot, but I haven't played Call of Duty since Infinite Warfare. That was the last one. I pre-ordered it, bought it, you know, played it for like maybe a week, and I was like, I can't do this, and I sold it. I was like, I gotta sell this before the value of it drops. So I sold on eBay as fast as I could. Call of Duty 2, best shooter. I mean, the old ones back in the day were sick for sure. Yeah, Snowpro says you stopped because you were old and couldn't keep up with the kids. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what I was getting at without saying I couldn't keep up with the kids. But yeah, just couldn't play enough to be real good at it anymore. And it's tough to play, like, when you used to be, like, really, really good at something and then you're, like, not good at it anymore. It's hard to keep doing it when you're, you know, unless you're really trying to get back into it and get good at it. But, I mean, you know, you start working 60 hours a week in a factory or something and then, you know, trying to save money to buy a house or something, and you know, like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna get real good at Call of Duty again. That's for sure. Rainbow Six Siege is best, says Cody. Never got into that one. I was just Halo and Call of Duty were pretty much the only shooters, unless you talk real old, like Unreal Tournament, Red Faction. I used to play those a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. A little bit. Teeny bit. Snowpro says, I know you because I am you. Yeah, his same thing. Same deal right there. Can't keep up with the 12-year-olds. Well, those 12-year-olds that I'm thinking of now are like 28, right? Those 12-year-olds that were like, their moms are yelling at them like, stop yelling at the TV, and they're like, F you, mom. Those kids are all like 28 now. Shooters are like that, very competitive nowadays. They're like esports stuff. Yeah, if they might be even harder now. Yeah, maybe too. I don't even know. This was, I'm talking like Infinite Warfare was like 10 years ago now, huh? Probably, if not more, maybe. I don't even know. The stuff you used to hear on Xbox Live, right? Yeah. Boy. You've never heard racism like a 9-year-old on Xbox Live when their mom isn't home, when their mom ran to the grocery store. Did I not? Must have not got Lord to say again. What about some Quake? Quake dabbled ever so slightly with that one as well. I kind of forgot about Quake. Yeah. Unreal was the bomb when it came out. Yeah. We always did, was it called the Instagun? Where you would just like one zap somebody and they'd explode. That's what we always did. Just massive team death matches with tons of people, and just like you could never, if you killed like 3 people without getting blasted and blown up, or do the rocket games, right? But yeah, those Instagun games, you'd kill like 3 or 4 or 5 people, and then yeah, then you'd get zapped. Like it was impossible because there were so many people in one game, and it's crazy. No more D4, says John Doe. Not for the time being. You know, I never know. Maybe I'll play it again tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll play it a month from now. Maybe I'll play next season. Just not sure what I want to do with that, to be perfectly honest. What I do know is definitely right now I'm enjoying D2R again. Yeah, when it comes down to streaming Diablo 4, I literally just like hop on like, all right, I'm gonna stream D4 today, and I'm just like, just don't want to. Like, I just don't want to. Then I play D2R and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy now. So it's like, can't get myself to do it. Xbox 360 COD lobbies, says Jonathan, was where you could, for trash talking. Yeah, man, I remember, man, Modern Warfare, and then like Black Ops and all. Man, those games were so crazy back in the day. I would literally, man, I would get out of work and I had friends that played that, and they would just play all day. I had one friend who, he owns a, at the time he even did too. He's been cutting grass since he was in high school and started his own company and stuff. Like he would, you know, because he would cut grass, and then in the winter he'd plow snow, but you don't cut grass in the winter. So when Call of Duty would launch in like November, perfect timing, wouldn't have to cut grass anymore, and he would just play like 18 hours a day of Call of Duty. And yeah, Snow Pro, you probably know who I'm talking about. He was amazing at the game, just amazing. I can remember one time I literally went to work, and they were like, yeah, because I live right next to work, and they're like, yeah, we're not having work today because no one else came because there was so much snow. And I went back home, and I was like, oh, I'll get on Call of Duty, and they were all still playing from the night before at like 8 o'clock in the morning. They played till like noon, took a nap, and got back on at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's crazy. We hyped for PoE 2. Patty, I personally, I've never played Path of Exile. I never really had any desire to. Just from what people say, how the skill trees are so complicated and this and that. I don't really want another, like, you know, I don't want to have to relearn that something that complicated, to be perfectly honest. I think D2 is the right mix of complicity, I guess you could say, in my opinion. Kermit says may have skipped that one, talking about Infinite Warfare. Yeah, probably a smart one to skip. Smart Call of Duty to skip. Original Team Fortress was sick. Eglix. I never played that one. I don't know. I never played that. It sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. A shooter of some kind, right? What? Oh, there he is. Thought I got him already. Played most of the CODs. I like Black Ops the most, is Kermit. I definitely like Black Ops. From the first Modern Warfare, man, remember when it was like Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2. Those like 4 games were like the best ever, probably. I feel like I never played, was it World at War? I never played those throwback ones. But good old Gold Strike. Good old Gold Strike, huh? Yeah, Snowpro's like, yup, I know who you're talking about. Yep. Jared Carlson says tried getting into PoE a few times and it's just too much, according to him. Yeah, that's what I've heard, so I assume it'd be too much for me too, right? I don't want to have to, you know, learn that much, and I also don't want to just play it and then just copy everything off of somebody else, like, you know. Come on, why is there no monsters in here? This density is killing me. Zombies changed the dynamic of COD. I never got into zombies. Never really liked that whole shooters. I never liked shooter games against NPCs. I only like shooter games against other people. I mean, I did play like campaigns of games that I did kind of like I guess I played Half-Life 2, which I liked, but you know, I never played it a ton. You know, I just played through the campaign once or twice or 3 times or something, maybe. You know, play through once and then play through again to like find secrets and stuff, and that's like it. But did you max prayer? Are you talking about Blacks? Are you talking about this character maxing prayer? Mike, is that a synergy for something? I forget. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. What am I thinking here? Forget where prayer's at. Must be over here. No, I did not. Trying to think of what that comment was referring to. Maybe it wasn't directed towards me. Hard to say. Prayers of synergy for Holy Bolt. Oh, that's just the life heal synergy. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not, in my opinion, not particularly important. So when I do these type of builds, I don't do that, I suppose. Not that I'm a huge bow player, but when I do, don't worry about that too much. World at Wars is still boss, says Fred. Yeah, that's one that I never really played. So Half-Life and Half-Life 2 campaigns were pretty solid. Grindy. Yeah, I just played the second one, and yeah, I remember that blew my mind. I feel like that was the first game that I played where you could just like pick up random objects. Stuff. Like I thought it was crazy. You like, oh, you can just pick up that chair? You can just pick up that screwdriver, like that bucket, you know, like I thought that was crazy, right? Charilin says follow a build guide and learn along with that way. That's how you learned. Yeah, it's just a personal preference, opinion, or whatever. I don't think I really want to take the time to do that, to be perfectly honest. What? Did I miss Zace again? What did I do? What did I do this time? Oh. Interesting. Must not have been paying attention at all. How's the foe versus the ancients? Let's see. Ancients aren't demons or undead, are they? So probably super bad, huh? Super bad. You'd have to, if you ever do a playthrough, you'd have to spec a little bit in a way that, like, you'd have to put some points into hammers or something to kind of help out with some other stuff that isn't. But if you're in a party, foe is like nasty. But if you're going just solo, self-found only, Fist of the Heavens Paladin, not the greatest, I suppose. Eddie says, never played much of the first Path of Exile, but is hyped for the second one. Yeah, a lot of people are pretty hyped for the second one, huh? Pretty hyped for it. Wait, what? Bam emotes react. See what it looks like. Good old emotes. Definitely had another mod where you played from the soldier's perspective. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I never played any mods on it and stuff, but yeah, that sounds a lot of crazy like mods out there for a lot of different games. I know there's definitely I feel like games having mods for them really kind of helps out the game itself a lot. I feel like a lot of creators or a lot of studios and game developers really miss an opportunity by not allowing mods on their games. Like, it really keeps the community alive and playing the game, to be honest. So yeah, Terillin says he's got 3,000 hours in the Path of Exile, just starting to understand the mechanics. Yeah, that's what I don't want, right? That's a little too much for me, personally. Each their own, obviously, but little too much for me. Southern Star, nothing's gonna be better than D2R. Yeah, for sure, right? Probably not. Tough one to beat. Anyone else reached the character limit of 24? Yeah, probably a lot of people have, I'm assuming. At some point, you gotta delete something, right? Mesh belt, good old Tals, and we get 14, one off of the max on a Tals belt. Yeah, I mean, kind of cool. Not the craziest, but kind of cool. Oh, shoot, I didn't think, I just assumed he'd be fine. Great. Emilio, no! Alright, we'll go get our boy back, because I messed up. We need to have NNM Creations get a new playlist for us. Yeah, that'd be something, huh? Commission a new playlist. Thanks for the money last night on the Cleveland Browns. Let's see. What did I say? I must have, whatever I said must have been right, huh? I guess. Oh, I didn't go get my mercenary. What a dummy. You're putting money on preseason NFL games, Snow Pro. Come on, you degenerate. You degenerate. What are you doing? Path of Exile made you pay to trade? Interesting. I knew that for Path of Exile it was like you'd pay for a stash tabs or something. I did hear about that. And then it's essentially mandatory to get the stash tabs too. But the game itself is actually free. So, but yeah. I'm not a big fan of putting my credit card into games, personally. I just go ahead and steer clear of that. Have I tried speedrunning? Barely a little bit at one point, but it was kind of like, took me, to be honest, Act 1, Act 2, I could speedrun kind of fine. Act 3 always killed me, and it's still to this day, I can't handle Act 3. So, I just dabbled for like a week or two one time messing around, and it just could never get my handle on Act 3, to be honest. What's my pally torch look like? Great question. I don't know. It's not bad, right? What do we got here? 17. Oh, nice. Actually, I didn't know it was that good. 1720 pally torch. Let's go. Lax said he has all level 90 characters at the 24 max characters online. All level 90, not even mules and stuff. All level 90 characters. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to delete some, unfortunately, huh? It's I always wonder why the limit is what it is. Like, it can't be like a memory issue or anything. Like, I don't know why the limit is 24. I don't know. That Saffron said he's waiting for that level 65 boost in D4, right? I don't think that stuff's coming, fella. I know you joked about that earlier too, but I don't think that's coming. Yeah. Start your character at level 0, or give us 20 bucks and you can start off at level 65 on World Tier 4. No, they're not going to do that. No Pro says, sounds like Tarkov. Start at a huge disadvantage if you don't pay. I don't know that game specifically, and I don't really know a lot about Path of Exile either, but I did talk to, yeah, when I did the Philcast with Bronski, he talked about that the game's free, but you kind of have to have these extra stash tabs or it's like ridiculous to even play the game. But that's all you really have to. Besides that, it's like cosmetics is what I think is what he told me. It's been a minute since I did that Philcast with him. Oh, very long comment. Let's see. Raft. Let's see. Two-handed broken does okay. Barb. Suck now compared to budget whirlwind. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure. Graph on the, I forget the frame breakpoints, and I haven't done the whirlwind Immortal King Barb. I did a video about that like I think it was before these breakpoint changes, but it probably, if I had to guess, it still works, but it's probably just not very great. So unfortunately, I can't give you a full explanation on it because it's not a character that I really do a lot. So unfortunately, when's next ladder season 5? Not sure, Azumi. Not sure. They haven't said nothing yet, so I don't know nothing about it, I guess. One of the biggest games of all time, Counter-Strike, currently average millions of players. And currently, still to this day. Yeah, I guess I knew that it was kind of going, but you think it averages like 1 million or millions a day? Huh. You know, it was popular. I guess I kind of forgot it was a Half-Life mod. Now that you mention it. Caduceus, whatever. Let's see. Saffron said he's going to bookmark this stream for future reference. Oh, what did I do now? I don't remember what I said now, huh? Let's see. Fred said 10 bucks for extra tabs. Are you talking about Path of Exile, Fred? There. Sounds like it. Oh, Saffron said he's going to bookmark this for when the level boosting comes in D4, where you pay $20 to start your character at 65 on World Tier 4. I do not think they're going to do that. I don't know. I mean, what, a couple years from now, and they're like, we're not making enough money. All right. We said we weren't going to have buy power, but we need to make more money. I mean, I guess you can't say never for sure, but man, that sounds wild. Yeah, it was just 10 bucks for the tabs on Path of Exile. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like what Bronski had told me too, so. Yeah, and it doesn't really seem like that big of a deal. It's like, you know, it's just 10 bucks. The game's free. You might as well reward the developers for making this game, that if it's so good and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of one of those gimmicks, like once you get your credit card into a game, then it's so easy to purchase stuff from that point, you know. And anytime I see something that's like a gimmick like that, it really irks me. Like the whole, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys played Diablo Immortal, but the whole, oh, get your first test with all these boosts for only 99 cents. And it's like, yeah, that's a gimmick to get your credit card into the game. And then it's real easy to make purchases at that point, right? All you have to do is click confirm, then you bought everything. You don't realize that all your money's disappearing. It just, it really The amount that it turns me off gimmicks like that really rubbed me the wrong way. Chaos armor. Okay, this is Chaos is Alders, right? No, it's Trangs. I can never remember them. Trangs and Alders, I can never remember. I just can't do it. I don't know why. What's your MF right now? I think it's like 350 at the moment. Oh, right around there. And this is Players 3 difficulty. Thunda says Path of Exile is what D3 should have been. I don't know fully about that, but I mean, I guess kind of, sort of. Because they went the complete opposite direction with D3. They made D3 like super casual. It was kind of hard at first, but then they just made it super crazy easy, right? Kermit says every new game gets level boosts. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not, you know. See what happens, I suppose. Okay, was there a... Oh, it's not. Thought I seen a charm sitting there or something. Did not. I did not. Shadow plates, alders. Gotcha, yeah. I always... Oh, it's an Ogre Axe. Let's go. The set Ogre Axe. That is the proper pronunciation as well. Ogre. Correct. The friendly Ogre. Jonathan talking about the paying for boosts like later in a game's life cycle. Says, yeah, then the game becomes unplayable because you literally have to pay for those boosts or you just can't play. I could see that. That's why I was saying that I don't think they would do that, but I mean, who knows? Who knows, huh? May I share iVideo? I'm not sure the way you worded that. I'm not sure if you mean by share a video or share your video. I'm not sure which one. Share a video. I mean, I don't know if it's set up to allow links to be shared into the chat, to be honest. Generally, I don't do that, but what do you want to share a video for, I suppose? Just talking with a... Oh. I guess that's why it's called Alder's Deception, because it's deceiving Phil. There you go. Probably. Pretty much. I don't know. I just can never remember. Probably because it doesn't really matter to remember, because neither one's really that crazy to find. But for whatever reason. Curious on my opinion on D4 and if you'll play it again. I would say I'm probably going to play it again at some point. For sure. I just don't know when or how much. So yeah, Scotty, I just don't know when. I mean, who knows? Maybe in a day or two I'll be like, yeah, I want to play some more D4. Or maybe not. I don't know. But or maybe a season change coming up or something. I don't know what they would do in a season that I would be like, yeah, that excites me. I want to try it, you know, like. Fred says, did he read correctly that WoW is free? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard such news, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't, to be honest. I don't know if anyone else had heard that. Southern Star video that's useful for people learning to speedrun or something. I've probably watched every video you could imagine on the speedrun stuff, to be honest. I used to work in a factory where I would watch and listen to whether it's Llama's full series on speedrunning, or I don't know if you guys remember a guy that used to speedrun D2 called Ryu. He did full like speedrun guides back in the day and stuff. And I know there's some tactics that have changed, some strats. Oh, but I've watched like probably a dozen different people's speedrun guide stuff. Ano and stuff, so. Oh, G-Stacks, welcome in, my man. Good morning, Slayers and Slayettes. Hope you all having a wonderful day getting after it. Welcome in, G-Stacks, my main man. Where did Smellus come from? Earlier today, I was gonna say fellas smack the like button, and for some reason that came out as schmellus, like smellus. Fellas smack the like button, but I said smellus. I don't know what was going on in my bald dome up here, but that's what happened. It's a thing that happened. Kev says he hasn't played D4 yet. From what he heard, he's glad he didn't buy it. Yeah, I would just say that D4 it's an okay game, right? What's going on here? But there's definitely some glaring weaknesses, and some of the changes and stuff they're doing is just like making it worse. And I don't know why they're doing the things they're doing, right? So. Smell a hood, says K-Dog, right? Smell us. Then I immediately try to take it back, but it's a thing. The thing now. That's the merch incoming soon with Smellers on it. Gonna be a picture, an AI generated picture of G-Stacks with just like the squiggly green lines coming off. A boozer says, how's the D4 clan holding up? Yeah, I don't really know, because like I don't really even play D4, and like I haven't played it for like a week now, and that's one of the things too, like with the clan, there's so many issues with D4. The clan, like a boozer says here, how's the clan holding up? He quit, didn't even play season 1. They have no way of, as being like in the clan, or the person who is the clan leader, of looking and seeing like who, like if you haven't played D4 in like 2 months, like those people I would want to like remove from the clan and keep active people in, right? There's no way to even tell. So you're just stuck with only 150 people, and you don't even know if they're active or not. And like, who are you going to kick out if you want to add active people, you know? Like, I don't know. There's just so much stuff with D4 that's just not, just seems like it wasn't, I don't know, not well thought out or not well done. Weird stuff. Kano's a legend, says EJ. Oh yeah. Oh, another Ogre Mall. Let's go. Ogre. Increased clan member size, only $5.99, right? Right. Speaking of Ryu, he did a speedrun yesterday. He uploaded 11 hours ago. Hardcore world record speedrun. Did he? I didn't think he was still playing this stuff. Good old Ryu. I haven't seen him playing in a minute. Like, I haven't seen him play in years. I wonder if he just re-uploaded an old speedrun or something, or if maybe he just hopped on one time to play and stream just for S's and G's. But he used to stream like every day. 2 sockets, that's not enough. Increase? That's not what I said. You're hearing wrong. Thunder says D4 is super lonely unless you have like friends in real life that are playing and stuff. Yeah, it is kind of like that, fortunately. I don't know how you can make an always online game that's like so vacant the way that it is. I don't know, some of the issues they said they've had with it, like I don't even know how you could like sort of save it. Because like right now, you guys have probably heard the whole debacle with how like why you can only have like 12 people total like in an instance and things like that. Because when a person is in your instance, for some reason the game loads that person's character, all of their items, and all of their entire stash, and all of their stash items into the game for some reason, which makes no sense. But yeah, like, what if the game is designed around being that way? How could you even ever fix that? Like, that's not possible. I don't even know. Phil's way underselling this. He goes, you think, guys, it's not. I'm underselling the smell this thing. Maybe I could be underselling it. Yeah, I didn't tell the whole story, did I? As you're playing solo running online. No, Scott, you're completely incorrect. I'm single player. This is offline. Playing online and offline, completely different things. Like, I haven't ran Cast Sanctuary in like a long time. I never really did run a lot of Cast Sanctuary. So yeah, you're completely wrong. But yeah, I mean, to each their own. If you don't like playing D2 anymore, I get it. Don't want to run Cast Sanctuary. This is probably the second time I've ever played Fist of Heavens, and it's great in the Cast Sanctuary, so. All good though, you know, each their own. You can have your opinion or whatever, no big deal. I just disagree completely. This is, I can change players count single player, so this is players 3, Fist of the Heavens, hitting the Cast Sanctuary. Jonathan says, clip it, we need proof. The smell-less thing, we need proof. I don't remember the exact time that was in the stream when I said smell-less on accident. I did say increase. No, I don't think so. I did not. Can't do it. You won't clip it. Oh, not quite a high rune, but not mad about a gull rune, fellas. Not mad about the gull rune. Ooh. I could use this to make a mosaic. Right? Right? Clap. Bronski. Yeah. That's the closest thing. Man, the runes have not been coming for what the Cast Sanctuary usually gives you. We're 140 runs in. That's the highest rune I found so far. Really uncommon for the Cast Sanctuary with the ghosts around or whatever, the casters or whatever, so. Blaine, yo, welcome in, my man. Do I know when the new season's gonna start by chance? Nope. Can't wait to hear though, but I haven't heard nothing about that. Just nothing. Gotta be in the next month, I would guess. I don't think they would drop it. I would say it's gonna be in the next month. But I don't really have any information to prove that or have any reason to know that. Yeah, Cody says my most beloved rune word, talking about mosaic. Yeah, totally. Love mosaic. You know what I should do? I should start saying a bunch of words wrong all the time. But then you guys can't catch me when I do say one wrong. Like, I'll just start saying different words wrong all the time. Then you just won't be able to call me out on it. So I just say anything wrong. Just anything. Lane said he loves D2, hasn't tried D4. Yeah, D4 is fun. It might be a good game. It might be one of those good games that I would say people maybe buy it on sale. Play through the campaign. Really, playing through the campaign in your first character is pretty fun in D4, to be honest. But then when you can skip the campaign, the game gets worse. Ginther's Rift, right? Ginther's Rift. Mind Blast. Increase attack speed. Bill's having a stroke, right? Yeah. No. Fred says my take on removing Mosaic, not good. It's fun to play around with the builds. Don't screw the rest. Don't screw it for the rest of us. I'm gonna put all of my influence as a Diablo 2 influencer behind getting Mosaic banned from D2. And all of my influences, nothing. Yeah, boy, I would be so stoked if they got rid of Mosaic. Definitely an unpopular opinion. I'm I'm not unfamiliar with having unpopular takes, so I am anti-change guy after all. Ooh, you know what? That's a great idea for a poll. Actually, hit it in chat right now real quick. Put a type keep for Mosaic. Type keep, or what should be the other word? What, keep or get rid of? Keep or get rid. Keep or gone. Maybe we'll go with that. Keep or gone for Mosaic. Should we get rid of it? Should we keep Mosaic or gone? Have it gone. Just type it into chat real quick. I want to see what everyone's opinion on that is. Remove is a good. Keep or remove. There you go. Either one I'll be able to read. I just said Wong. Yeah, no, that was a joke, Fred. Come on, fellas. Can't even tell when I'm joking now. I'm such a good actor. Been working. Remove, keep, remove. Oh, I've gone. Wow. So far, unless people are trolling, that's like split down the middle for keep and get rid of. I thought it would be like 90-10 for keeping it. But this is kind of this is very unofficial. I was gonna do a poll, but then it can everyone typing into the chat can kind of boost up my analytics for the chat rate too. I just trolled you guys so bad. I just tricked you into bumping up my chat analytics. Got you good. Kev says since he made Mosaic Assassin, it's his most played character. Loves it. Bit squishy, but it's just too much damage, right? For a couple of mid runes and you're the most powerful character in the game, like I don't know if that's a good idea. You can just farm the Countess for like 2 hours and have the most powerful character possible. Good gosh. Good gosh. Just found an Eth War Shrike. I never understood if that was War Shriek or War Strike. Use it for your upcoming throw barb. Nice. Yeah, actually, I think I have one of those too, to be honest. Good old War Shrike. It's Smellis now. It was 2 minutes into the stream when I said Smellis. Nice. 203, huh? Huh. How about that? How about that? I missed an Ami drop? Missed an Ami, huh? I wonder, hopefully it wasn't a unique one, huh? Andy says keep it. He doesn't play Assassin, but a lot of people like it. Yeah, I don't want to take people's fun away, right? But hates it. I hates it. Mosaic is epilepsy inducing. Right. Very well, maybe. Mosaic reminds me of when you flip open like a new type of web browser for some reason, and Google isn't on dark mode. You're just like, oh my gosh, my eyes. That was unpleasant. That's what Mosaic Assassin is. Sabertooth, what's going on? What's up, Smellas? Smellas. I mean, I did say it, but it is kind of roasting you guys, right? Grindy says, yeah, get rid of Mosaic. Want to melt the game for a couple mid runes. Here we go. Right, that's kind of where I'm at. On top of it just being too OP, right? And it hurting my eyes. Like if I see people that are playing Mosaic in the game that I'm in, I just leave. I would just leave when I was online. Or I'd be streaming, I'd be like, sorry, you can't play in my game because I don't play with Mosaic assassins. Sorry. Ogre Maul. Let's go. One day I'm going to find a cruel Ogre Maul of Evisceration. It's going to happen. Smellis is growing on him, says Fred. Fellas. No, we're sticking with fellas. You're not making this a thing. You're not making it a thing. Does Pally use Ekron Tarj for Dragon? Dragon Shield. A dragon is one of those rune words I can't give you good advice on because I never make it. I don't know, a dragon for fire. Dragadin, huh? Dragadin is one of those builds I've never done, so unfortunately, Groupie can't give you good advice on that one either. Most of my knowledge is on more of the mainstream characters. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, by the way. Also, haven't really mentioned it a ton of times today, but every once in a while, if you guys on YouTube, I know you guys are legends, you probably already hit it already, but if you forgot, little like button, kaboop, be great. A Scutum, Storm something. What is this? Storm Chaser. What a garbage shield. 4% chance to cast level 4 Tornado when struck, and then Blizzard when struck. Block rate, block chance. Like, I mean, it's got defense, I guess. Looks cool. Looks cool. Kev says Mosaic, throw a jaw rune in there, then maybe it'd be worth it. That'd be a little bit boost, right? 150 viewers just on YouTube, you say? We're up. We got 119 likes now. Good work, fellas. Appreciate you. And 43 fine gentlemen joining me over on Twitch. Jeez. Keep dual streaming. Pretty soon, my Twitch viewership's going to be higher than my YouTube viewership. It's going to be crazy. Appreciate you all joining me over on Twitch as well. My men's. Oops. Ooh. Grindy. You guys. I mean, I guess we can make smell as a thing. If you really want to. Y'all are the smellers. Can't wiggle way out of philisms. Yeah. No, part of it, sometimes on stream I notice this too. I try to not do it. And I do it when I'm recording videos too. I talk way too fast. And it's part of kind of almost a strategy I had back in the day to where, like, I don't know, maybe I take my own opinions into consideration too much. But I literally can't watch a YouTube video unless it's on 1.5 speed. I just can't do it. It just seems too slow. So I try to talk faster so that people wouldn't want to put my videos on 1.5 speed, so that my average view duration would be higher. I feel like it works okay for YouTube videos, but on stream it really messes me up, and that's how I end up slurring my words together. You actually talk very slowly. Well, I try to like consciously talk slower now. Like the other day, we were talking about fantasy football, and I got all hopped up, and someone was in here, and they're like, "Bro, are you on crack or something? Like, calm down." I'm like, "Yeah, I am Getting a little hyped up here, talking about fantasy football. They removed one of your shorts, says Kermit. Ah, weird. Huh. Must have been offensive or something, huh? Sabretooth said he just stank up the like button. That smeller just stunk up the like button. Life for sockets. Not doing it for me. Ral rune. Other Ral rune. Wasn't short enough. Right. Yeah, YouTube can be incredibly annoying, Kermit. I completely agree with that. Cart, yo, welcome in over on Twitch, my dude, and Skunk Ape, yo, welcome in. You should do a followers fantasy football league. Gee, sweet. I actually have a, I do one every year, actually. Oh, amulet. What do we got? What do we got? Theros Hymn. Kind of a rare one. Not used all that much, but it is kind of a rare amulet. Not bad. Not bad. I actually do one. I was going to mention that today too, so now is probably a good time to mention it, I suppose. I do have a fantasy football league. I have 2 more open spots in it, actually. So DM me in Discord, and I can add someone to that if anyone is interested. But I will say it is just a free league for fun. But I want people in it who are actually going to pay attention and pay attention all season, set your lineups and stuff like that. I mean, there's no great way to police it, but I would like that to be the case. So if anyone is interested, like I said, DM me on, send me a message on Discord. Link in the description if you're not a member of the Discord, by the way. Cryptic Axe or Thresher, Axe or Thresher for Mercenary. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think it matters. Like, it's like a 1% difference either way. Technically, I think the math was done, and technically the Thresher is better because it attacks faster. But I wouldn't really. I would say whichever base you find that's first, that has the right sockets, and you know. So that's my answer for that one, Stroops. Anyone know where you can trade items? Yeah, Tradery is the most popular one, Cart. Kermit said he lost 3 shorts. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I've never really had that happen, but I'm going to be honest. If one of my shorts got deleted, I wouldn't even know it because I don't ever look at it and I hardly ever do them, so. Your video was edited. I edited the video, not the live, which is where the short was remixed from. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know nothing about that stuff, Kermit. I just kind of steer clear of doing shorts. Personally. This single player, yeah, this is offline, Walter. Yeah, this is my holy grail. Hoping to get the last couple of items here, along with just sick drops, right? Just want to get some sick drops too. With the 3 Wisp, Materials Might, Chafers. Hoping to get that. Non-ethereal or ethereal, Walter says, for treachery. That's another one of those things that I don't really pay attention much to be honest. I guess I usually do my treachery and ethereal for mercenaries, but I don't think it matters a whole lot. I know the argument being you want your fade to proc, so having more defense will make your mercenary get hit less, so the fade won't happen sooner. You know, I don't know. I don't think it's a huge deal either way, once again on that. Brian says D2 JSP will always be the way to go for trading. It is mega convenient. I haven't used it in a long time, but it is so easy to use D2 JSP compared. But I know the real money aspect of, even though you can use JSP perfectly fine without using real money, people don't like using it because of the you can do stuff real money on that site, so. Lundbach. Yeah, so I did just mention it. You probably put that comment in just before I said it, but yeah, I got 3 items remaining. I got 3 items remaining on the Grail. I have been doing it for a hot minute, so hot minute. 3 of my top YouTube shorts just got yeeted. Oof. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, Bulbasaur. 21 months of legendary Slayership. Ooh. Thank you so much, my dude. Comes in with the yellin' Phil emoji. Let's go. The shock Phil emoji. Yeah, Brian said it'll cost you more on JSP, and there's a pay-to-win feel. Yeah, I got you. I don't know about the value or whatever, but I'll take your word on that. But yeah, I get the pay-to-win feel thing that people can buy or whatever. The form gold. What's a cruel ogre X of evisceration? Evisceration? Do? There we go. Thank you so much, Bulbasaur. Once again, you legend.
Underscore shock face.
Cruel is it means, it's like, I don't remember the lower end, but it's like 270, or it's like 260 to 300% enhanced damage. And evisceration is, max damage modifier. So that would be like 300 enhanced damage with like 50 max damage on top of it. It's really not super, like, god tier endgame thing, but it's just kind of a goofy thing that I've been searching for just because, you know, an artificial goal because it's so funny. Did you remake the short or just suck it up and move on? Yeah, I can't give good advice on that one. I don't know. Shorts have never been my thing. I don't like doing that. But 10% enhanced damage Cryptic X, so might swap to that one. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad base to go with, right? Cryptic X. I don't even know, what do I even got? I got a CV on this guy still, huh? I don't even pay attention. I don't even pay attention to what I use for that. Maybe add it as a command so chat keep up with what items remain. Yeah, I could do that. That's something I might, if I had more, pretty much if I had more people viewing and chatting, I would do that, but I don't mind people asking me when it's not too crazy. I'm not catching every comment, but I feel like I still can read most of them. If I ever get to a point where I'm struggling, you know, there's 200 people on YouTube and 100 people on Twitch or something, I definitely would do that, but I'm not interesting enough to have to put in bot commands to avoid answering questions. Hopefully one day I am, though, right? They can buy runes on JSP for money and then trade it on Tradery. You never know. They could. Someone could do that, but I don't know if there's much motivation for that type of situation. More of what people do is trade stuff on JSP and then get money to give them real money for the forum gold, right? I assume, anyways. These are assumptions I'm making. Where am I from? Asks Stroopy. From Michigan. Fred says remake your shorts the exact same video. Yeah, I mean, I guess if it was performing good, I guess that's what I'd recommend if it didn't take too long, but I don't really know for sure, yeah? Bulbasaur said he's taking a break from D4, also playing old D2. Nice. I thought about, maybe I should go back to my old pluggy, huh? I go back every once in a while and I see the old D2 graphics and I'm like, man, I don't know how I could play this in like 2020. The old D2 graphics. Man. Not to mention on my monitor now, the even the HD widescreen mod I have, it's like this big on the screen. It's like the size of a postcard. It's wild. Let's see. See, Brian says on Twitch or YouTube. Maybe that was directed towards somebody else. I'm not sure. Nice to see me still going. What's going on, Sloth? Yeah, just slaying it. 2.5 hours. Yeah, this is like a normal length Sweetfill stream. 12:20. I'm getting hungry, but I want to keep streaming, so maybe we'll just keep doing that. I'll have to go upstairs and cook food and stuff. Devastating. Can't do that. The regular D2 graphics, even without Mosaic, are even worse on your eyes than Mosaic is, Fred. I don't know. I don't know if it's that. It's the old graphics ain't that bad. They're not as bad as Mosaic, but if you actually stretch it out to like full screen, it kind of is, I guess. But I always played window mode. But it's just when you get the higher definition monitors, the windowed mode is so small, you can't make it any bigger. So, Clayton, appreciate it. Very, very kind of you to say. Classy, huh? Very classy. Oh my gosh, speaking of classy. So I went to the gas station last night. I was like, I'm gonna get something to drink. I have a couple drinks. Apparently Monster there's a Monster malt beverage now. I bought a 12-pack of these Monster, like, they're not seltzers, but they're like, yeah, they're malt beverages or something. 6% alcohol. I'm like, what? This is classy was the first word that came to mind. They're Monster, but there's no energy drink stuff in it, though. It's just flavored like a Monster. Like Monsters are, I should say. Rip the Sweetfill's wall. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to change my name to Kyle. D-Stacks is gonna be streaming D2R tonight. There you go. I'll have to check you out. See when you're streaming. Droop says deserve more views. To be honest, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just come on here doing my best and see what happens. You know, I appreciate it. Very kind of you, Droopy. I haven't been streaming haven't been dual streaming over on Twitch very long. I've only been streaming on Twitch for about a month now, so. Hit a button and switch it to D2 graphics right now. Yeah, I know, but I feel like this looks even worse than the old graphics, like when you actually open up regular D2. The thing is, too, is like I said, I have an HD widescreen mod. So, yeah, the game looks better. The one that I play usually, so. Around midnight my time? Oh, never mind. I can't stay up that late. That's impossible. Impossible. Nobody can stay up till midnight. Brian says Phil's making me miss my Foden. Foden is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I never played it a lot because, you know, I was kind of being contrarian guy when it first came out. Like, yeah, it's good, but I just don't want to play it. You know, just for whatever reason. And now that I have, it's kind of, you know, it's laid back enough, but it's like powerful enough, but it's not like melting the entire game like the best thing ever. It works good with budget gear. It works even better with good gear. So it's not like Mosaic, how you just like a couple of mid runes and you wreck the whole game. I think it ended up landing in a good spot. Fist of the Heavens and Nova, I think they did a good job with, personally. So even though I am anti-change guy. hit the H button. It's actually the G button. See, look how like slow it is and stuff. I feel like, I don't know. Everything looks like choppy and stuff. I don't know if maybe my eyes just overlooked it before. All right, well, enough of that. Sorry, guys. Everyone's like, I can't see. Did the stream stop? My eyes, everything just went black. Bluff said he used the old graphics farming with a mod that doesn't load any remake content. Instant load times? Interesting. Interesting. Never heard of that one. You need a better PC to run legacy mode? Right. Yeah, right. Considering making a low base infinity for your Nova Sorceress, sick of searching for another burn, Ja. Yeah, I ended up just making my infinity in a man catcher, so it's like 120 on both strength and dex, and I just use that on my sorceress. Just call it a day. That's what I do. That's what I do. OG Duriel said that his buddy got a 3 to Paladin, almost 100 life. On an amulet. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's one that I don't know if you necessarily would use. You'd have to be strictly going max damage, right? I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool though. It is cool for sure. Fred said I didn't see what you did there. I guess I didn't. I'm not sure what you did there. I must have missed it. Oh man. Wonder how much longer I can go without eating. Maybe we'll just go. Maybe we'll push all the way to dinner, huh? Well, since I skipped the gym today, I can just wait till like 5 or 6 o'clock to eat. It's already 1 o'clock. Oh, it's 12:30. Never mind. I'll just eat lunch at like 1 or 2 or something whenever I stop streaming. I'll be fine. You got a Kermit. Did you get another one removed, Kermit? Jeez. Crazy. Block HD. There's a Sloth talking about the mod he used that would block any of the new stuff in D2R from loading, so the game would load super fast. Nice. Never heard of that one before. That's funny. It is crazy though how fast the game loaded in the old game, like old D2. It is literally like instantaneous. For instance, FOH does slap. Yeah, I think it's a good amount of slap though, right? Because this is just players 3 difficulty. It's not players 8. I could switch it up to players 8, and I could definitely kill stuff, but you know, I think it's an appropriate amount. Mesh boots. I don't find this. Oh, ethereal. I was gonna say I don't find this item nearly as much as you'd think, but silk weaves. 5 mana after kill. Really low defense. Unfortunately, ethereal, huh? I only got a few pair of these, I think. It's one of those ones that you think you find more often, but I don't find as often as, you know, you think. But obviously I don't need ethereal versions of that or whatever, but let's see. Walter says, when I play single player, my map doesn't reset. Yeah, when you play single player, the maps don't reset. They stay the same forever. Until if you go to Nightmare and then come back to Hell difficulty, or if you switch difficulties, then it resets the map for that difficulty. But if not, they stay the same forever. Best Javazon boots? Yeah, they can be. Javazon and Nova Sorceress, great options there. I'm sure there's other ones too, but those are the most noteworthy in my opinion. Hmm. Man, I'm like 97.6% hungry right now. Stroop says he hates the load screens going to other acts. Yeah, the load screens in D2R aren't the greatest, but it is what it is. Not too crazy. Jordan says he only ever used silk weaves on a Javazon when he couldn't get enough mana. Yeah, it's pretty much just Javazon, and like I said, Nova Sorceress, because you get mana after kill, so it's essentially like getting 5 life after kill, right? Plus silk weaves, I think they have 10% increased, or is it 5% increased? 10% increased maximum mana. So yeah, that's like 10% increased life essentially. So between the 40 on Frostburns, I think it's 10 on Erectus Mesh and another 10 on this. You get mana after kill as well. So, and you don't need your resistances from your boots really, because you only, you know, you do, but you don't, right? So. YouTube Thanos, your 5 shorts. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Welcome to the gun show, says Sam. Just what's going on? That's what's up, Sam. Yeah, just wearing a cutoff. You know, it's warm out. It's summertime, like 100 degrees out. Actually, it's not that hot today. Actually, feels like it was like 70 degrees out. It was getting warmer, and I haven't been outside in a minute, but. Maybe going to the hospital before heading to home. Something bit me along my belt yesterday. And what? Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know what to say about the best of luck, my dude. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it's nothing, I guess. That's crazy. Oh, Chief Dario coming in with sick emotes over there on Twitch. Nice. Working, counting down the hours for a long weekend. Nice, nice. Good old Friday. Hopefully everyone's having a good Friday. Hopefully you got a good weekend planned. All you fellas over on YouTube, make sure you just give that like button a little tap-rooney for me, alright? If you haven't done so already. Hermit says it's 104 in Texas. Yeah, no. It's like, yeah, let's see what it is. What temperature is it here in Michigan, huh? We've got 77. That can't be right. Is it warm? Maybe it's a little warmer than that even. 79 degrees outside right now. So, not too crazy. Loft said where he's at is 65 degrees. Ooh, nice. That's not a bad temperature. I would prefer it a little warmer than that, but that's not bad at all. Loft said he doesn't know how anyone can deal with the heat. Yeah, I mean heat, like 80's not bad. Obviously, like 72 would be perfect or something like that, but I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth. I guess it's one of those things when it's super hot out, you're like, man, I wish it was colder. And then when it's like February 2nd and there's 2 feet of snow on the ground and it's like -7 degrees outside, literally, none of that exaggerated. I'm like, can it just be summer and be super hot again, please? 84 in Indy. Air pollution. Oh yeah, the smoke everywhere. Boy, isn't that rough, huh? Like the huge giant wildfires, because every day is the hottest day ever recorded now all of a sudden. Like every year. Now there's these crazy Canadian wildfires that completely smoke out Michigan and New York and Ohio and Indianapolis and stuff like that. Real rough. I haven't looked into that today, if the smoke's crazy or not. Ring, let's go. If you want to be a boss, try for max light radius, right? Yeah, that's where it's at. Max light radius build. I mean, that's pretty much Mosaic, right? That's pretty much what Mosaic is. The brightest build in the game. Catch it. Man, today's been a slow day, dude. This freaking drops have been just slow. Been 50s and low 60s in Fort Bragg. While on your vacation back home, 100, says G-Stacks. 100. Fort Bragg. What state is Fort Bragg in? 60s. Huh. There he is. That's the one I was looking for. Couldn't find the champion. Oh, it's in Cali. Wait. Oh, there's two different Fort Braggs. There's one in California and one in North Carolina, says Kermit. Interesting. Two of the same fort names. Definitely didn't travel to the North Carolina one. Right, yeah, I kind of assumed when there was two, like, oh, it's just in California. I just assumed maybe it's just like more northern Cali than where you're hot in Southern California, warm and or cool in northern, perhaps. I would assume, anyways. Stroops redeeming channel points for drink now. I do gotta stay hydrated. I'm almost out of water though. I almost drank this whole thing. Almost drank the whole thing. We gotta drink up, stay hydrated. Brian says 74 here. Sorry, I had to convert it into freedom units. America. America. Gotta just real quick. I got a couple text messages. I gotta make sure it's nothing super important here. Oh my gosh, two just spam things. Someone got my number. Great. Hey, just randomly texting you to ask if you want to part ways with your house at this address. Gosh dang it. And then the other one. Hey, I sent a letter a few weeks ago. Did you get it? I'm Mia and I really want to meet up. Thanks. Random text message saying, God dang it, people. Anyone else get stuff like that? Like text messages, like somehow they get your number and then they're, hey, my name's, I used to get this one, like, and they would be like, they stole pictures off of someone's Facebook or something. And they're like, hey, this is Julie. I met you in Flint the other day. We should hang out. Yeah. No. And they're like, some skank pictures. Agree to disagree. Nice, Fred. That's a good one. I don't know if you put that one in earlier, but yeah, I must have missed that one. Agree to disagree. Classic. Just classic. You engaged, Phil? Am I engaged? I've been married for a year and a half. So not engaged, no. He's married, right? What? Why did they not all poof? I must have missed Grand Vizier or something again. What did I miss? What did I miss? I thought I might have missed him over here, but I didn't see. Oh, there he is. Missed him. No, nobody just meets in Flint, says Rob, right? Nobody just meets in Flint. Oh, that's funny. What's the players count, says Brian? I'm just on players, on players 3. 3-player difficulty. They just dropped the homunculus. Nice. I pulled one of those the other day. I was filming for one of the videos. I think the Blaze Sorceress actually the Blaze Sorceress dropped the homunculus off of Shank. What kind of question? Open grapefruit. What kind of question is this? Come on. What's going on here? I'm engaged in some demon slaying right now. Sam said he over on Twitch, he enjoys those ones. Usually show your wife. Yep. Right. See, babe, there's some competition. Step your game up. No, I'm just joking. I've showed her some, like I did show her a few times. Just, you don't want her looking at your phone and being like, what the hell is this? Or there's some half-naked chick texting you pictures of herself saying to meet up. I don't know. Chaos Crawler the Slayer. Rough name right there. Rough name. Yeah, I should give you guys their number. I mean, it's probably not even the real number. I've had stuff like that where because you know how they do that that fake number thing. So what they would do is they would mimic an area code near you, so that you would be more likely to pick up. Like they'd call you, you know. I literally got a call from my own number before. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm calling myself, so this must be a scam. No, Clayton. I think you took the wrong moral from that story. What are wife and kids? Yes, it's G-Stacks, right? Yeah, well, kids are these little people that they don't know anything and they just eat all the time. They're real small and they eat constantly. Complain about everything. Where is he at? Did I get him? Oh, ran away too far. There he is. Need him to round up a little bit more, make it easier to take him out. Get your careful when it's your own number thing calling. Yeah, I mean the people called from my own number. I obviously didn't answer. Like, what are you gonna do, right? But yeah, I used to happen all the time. But the thing is with me, because my cell phone, I've had the same number, and for some reason, the specific store and the specific city that I got my cell phone from, nobody has this area code that I have. Like, no, I've met like 1 or 2 people, and I'm like, oh, you got your cell phone from this AT&T store in this town between the years of 2006 and 2008, didn't you? And everyone's like, yeah, I've had this number forever. And yeah, my first cell phones I did get from there. It's the only place that I've ever seen, met anyone with this area code. So anytime I see that area code, I know it's fake. Because nobody has it. Open grapefruit. How do you remove the red heart thing from chat? A lot of people have asked about that, right? I don't really. That's just a thing on mobile, I think, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. I had heard it covers a little bit of chat or something, so I don't do it. It's some new YouTube thing, so. Turn your phone sideways, says Kermit. Go in landscape, apparently. So, Stizzle over on on Twitch said, yeah, his kid eats 3 dinners. Yeah, my kid just eats all the freaking time. We have to cut her off because she'll just eat and eat and eat forever. Crazy. Of course, she'll eat super slow if it's something that's good for her, but she could crush a whole box of Cheez-Its probably if she tried. Always has more room for ice cream. Viper Magi, let's go. Good item, not the craziest GGs, but I don't think on the single player account I've found a 35 all res Viper Magi yet. So let's see. 35, 28. Not the best roll. I think earlier in these runs too, I'd found one that was kind of a lower roll too, so. Bluff said he doesn't see it on PC. I don't think it does pop up on PC, to be honest, that heart in the over the chat. I think it's only on mobile. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong. That's what I think though. Everybody has room for ice cream, says G-Stacks. Yeah. I actually don't really eat ice cream, like hardly at all. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of sweets in general. Crazy, I know, right? Fred said when his own number calls him, he thinks doppelganger. Never is though. Never is. I mean, the doppelganger would still have a different number though, right? So flaw in your logic there. What if you're calling from inside the house? Calling your own house number? Has anyone ever done that? Maybe I'll try that one time. What happens if, even on a cell phone, what if you dial your own number? What does it do? Does anyone know? I mean, someone had to have tried it before. There's no way I'm the first person to think of that, right? There's no way. No way. Meth, that's just drugs, right? Right? It doesn't do anything special? Well, what does it like? That number cannot, like, is it something like that? Maybe I'll have to try it after stream here. What happened? F-Man catcher question mark? Yeah, I don't even really pick them up anymore. It doesn't look ethereal anyways, but I already got an ethereal infinity man catcher, so it's like at that point, do you really need another one? Saber2 said he thinks it goes to, oh, did I not? Thinks it goes to voicemail. Scratch said back in the day, that's how you actually got to voicemail. Interesting. Back in the day. Oh! Wired fleece. Ethereal. Wow. That's weird. Did I zot it, fellas? Ethereal Gladbane. 2k defense. That's kind of a cool one. Kind of a neat one. Socket it, zot it. Throw it on your, Immortal Nova Sorceress, huh? That's kind of a cool one. I'm probably not really gonna zot it. I don't know if that's really a great choice, but decent merc armor, right? Am I getting after it? Of course we are. Interesting. That's pretty swick for sure. Pretty swick. Ooh. That's neat. That's neat. I like that. Ethereal Gladbane. 173 roll. Not crazy, but wow. I like it. Docket it, put it on your mercenary. Put a Ruby Jewel of Fervor in there, throw it on a merc. Interesting. Oh, Goya Supremo coming in with a $10 super chat. Ooh. Thank you so much, my man, for the $10 super chat. Greetings from New York. Yeah, greetings to you as well. I'll let the lady read it off for me.
Goya Supremo donated $10 through Super Chat. Sup bro, greetings from NYC. Longtime viewer, D2R just hits all the right flavors. Bought D4, after 3 days I was bored AF. Went back to D2.
Gotcha. After a couple of days you were bored, huh? Well, I got a bit more than that out of it, but yeah, D2R, can't go wrong with it. Absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for the $10. Supporting the channel, supporting me. The super chats, the channel members, and all you legends really do make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos here on this channel and stuff. So really, I'm mega grateful to each and every one of you that do support the channel. Oh, let's go. And right after the Ethereal Gladbane, we get another facet. That's the second facet in these sets of runs. Spam risk, I'm not answering that. Man, my phone's going crazy with spam today. Jeez. All right. I'm predicting this to be a... You know what? I haven't got enough 5.5s yet. I have 100,000 ones that aren't 5.5. I'm predicting this will be a 5.5 facet for sure. 5.5. And I think it's going to be... You know what? I think it's going to be another poison. I think Curtis is right. Poison. It's got to be 5.5, right? Gotta be. Boom. Well, another 3.5 poison. I'm not keeping that. I only keep 5 4s and higher, so I have so many facets now. That's where I'm at. Like, I've only found 1 or 2 5.5 facets as well, which is insane. Like, the luck has not been going for me, but I only keep 5 4s and higher. I have so many of them. That facet really stank. Right. Corn Doc coming in with the, yeah. Over on Twitch, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That sums it up. Unfortunate. The next unique I'm dropping is going to be a weapon. We'll see. We'll see. You have a black. You put a black Hades and filled it up with poison facets. Nice. Yeah, because that's a unique that's got 3 sockets. I don't remember what all is on that though. Black Hades. Isn't there like damage to demons on it or something? I can't even remember what's on Black Hades, to be honest. Come on. I'm gonna click the gem to pick it up. Okay, yeah, they were some LK boots. I decided not to grab them. Yeah, we'll see. What do they roll differently on these? Isn't magic fine? Oh no. Oh yeah, they're all the same. That's why. Yeah, some Immortal King. Did I say LK boots? IK boots. Rune here. I still haven't seen a single Eld rune either. I was looking for an Eld rune to throw together a hustle, and I'm like, I'll find an Eld rune sometime. Never find one. This never drops. I'm gonna have to go run like normal Antar or normal counters or something to get one. Lower Kuros boots. Let's go. Right. Right. You say Black Hades is bad, but you need the poison facets on your rabies druid. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I knew there wasn't a ton on it, but I don't remember what all was on it there. Yeah. Too bad. I can't believe I haven't been getting more facet luck, to be perfectly honest. Kind of wild. Yeah, maybe we'll do a few more. We got between Twitch and YouTube, we got almost 140 people in here watching, so I appreciate y'all joining me. We'll do a few more runs, just because just because there's so many fine gentlemen joining me today. Need to hit Terrorized Andy for facets. Yeah, I mean Terrorized. That's another thing I wish they would change, by the way. Not have Terrorized Andy drop every item in the game in like 4 seconds, right? That is totally bugged out, and they obviously need to fix that, but they're probably not going to. But oh well, it's not the hugest deal. It only pops up once a week or something when you can hop on and get it, so it's whatever. Not the hugest deal. Martin says, love the content. Appreciate it, man. Very kind of you. Are there diminishing returns on Grand Charm rerolling? I'm assuming you mean like if you reroll the same Grand Charm like 100 times, will it lower the level or something? No, you can reroll a Grand Charm unlimited amounts of times, and it doesn't change anything. It's not like what is like that? I think maybe rerolling like diadems or something. I don't even remember what item it is that if you reroll it, it drops like the item level or something when you reroll it. Can't even remember. No, I forget what it was. Does anyone remember that? What's your MF here? It's about, Gibbous is about 350. About. And it's Flares 3. Fire Lizard, something worth selling. No, Fire Lizard's never really been worth anything there, Stroopy. More of if anyone used Fire Lizard for anything, it'd be just like using it like the claw for a meme build or something. You know, it wouldn't be for the goofs. Enigma's breaking. What's going on here? Jeez. Got Arachne's Mesh from Terrorized Andy, says Nathan. Yeah. The way that the quest drop thing, the way they set that up, and then with Terror Zones, and then Terrorized Andy having better drop rates and stuff, like, I'm pretty sure it's unintended, but, like, yeah, Terrorized Andariel, like, is the best magic find location for, like, everything in the game. That's where I found my Mangsong's lesson, was from Terrorized Andy. And yeah, I've gotten Arachne's Meshes from her, like, a bunch of different stuff, right? Unfortunate that, you know, but it is what it is. Not the hugest deal, because like I said, it only happens once in a while, and you gotta hit it, so. Okay, Aura's T says it was rare diadems with perfect skulls. Okay. I kind of thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. And I never do that because, man, perfect skulls, it's so hard to get 6 perfect skulls, like, to get a large volume of them to reroll. And then the diadem's just never good. So, I generally just skip that stuff anyways. Okay. Ooh, you know what I haven't done in a while? Hold on one quick second. This is important. Actually, wait a second. You know what I am going to do? Where's this at? Where's this at? Hold on. Very important. The Act 2 metal song, baby. Let's go. Some of y'all, if y'all are newer to the channel, you might not recognize this song. Some of the OGs, they know what's going on. The most legendary song. This is from the same guy that makes that other stuff. So such a sick song. Such a sick song. Why reroll a diadem when you can just gamble them? Well, it's just it is rare every single time. Then you know, so it's just another way to try to get a good diadem, I suppose. Act 2 song, called it. Yeah. Bits of Acheron, next Terror Zone. Love it, says Fred. Love it. It is pretty awesome, I'm gonna be honest. Pretty awesome. Reroll blue Monarchs every now and then, yeah. Rerolling Monarchs is a lot easier to do because you just get, I mean, you get random gems way more often. So. Oh man, tired and hungry. Oop. Mind heart, almost missed him. Almost missed him. Why the last day? Just switch it up. I don't want to just run the Chaos Sanctuary for like 7 weeks straight, right? I like switching up. Every few days I like switching up builds and where I'm farming, essentially. Yeah. Wonder what I should do next, though. Maybe I'll put up a poll. Maybe I'll pick a couple options. Actually, maybe I'll do that. I kind of had an idea for a video, and then I'll be honest, like Llama put out some of his videos, and then he did. I had an idea for a video to do full game clears, to see what I would find from doing full game clears, and then Llama put out that video about like the unlimited magic find stuff, and then he did a video about what he found from a full game clear, and I was like, crap. Like that was the idea I was thinking of, and I would have done it like 2 months ago, but I was like, I gotta find this Griffins before I do it because I want to do it with the Nova Sorceress. Then I just never found it, even more than 2 months ago. Like I would have done it 6 months ago, but I couldn't find a Griffins. And then, yeah. But, I mean, oh well. I mean, I had the idea. I was going to do it. I don't know. I don't know how long a full game clear would take either. Fred says Pit Singer. That was kind of on the list too, right? Sloth said he watched speedruns. Yeah, if I was a little better, I don't know, maybe speedrun attempt, I don't know. We'll have to see. Eating axe. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yawning. Cereal. Not high enough on stuff. Why do you pick up the magic malls? I specifically pick up ogre axes. Everything ogre I pick up. Just because it's kind of like a channel joke. That I look at all the ogre axes and ogre mauls and try to find something that's like a cruel ogre axe of like evisceration or something like that. So I can still do it. Yeah, no, I know I can still do it. Mine would be different than what he did anyways, because he did the unlimited magic find thing, and I just had the idea of like, I don't know how long a full game clear would take. Like, would it take me 4 hours? Would it take me 8 hours? Like, maybe do a few full game clears and see what happens. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I guess I didn't really think it out fully. I just don't know how long it would take with like a decked out Nova Sorceress. All right, fellas, it's happening. I got to get some lunch. So some of y'all know what this song means. It's like the montage song, and this is the same guy too. This is N&M Creations as well. How many this doesn't sound like the montage at the end of like a 90s movie or something? Or like last day of school, like a picture photo montage song, right? But it's been fun hanging out with you guys, chilling, chatting it up about eating too much fiber and fantasy football and music, but all good things have to come to an end. And unfortunately, that's the time that we've come to. This must be the final run of the stream, fellas. But our time together will not be forgotten. You will live on in infamy in the hearts and minds of each and one of us. This is my stereotypical final run song because it's so hilarious. So hilarious. Boy, I'm getting like lightheaded because I'm so hungry. Whew. For me. But the thing is, don't leave yet because you guys don't want to miss. This song is actually great luck. It's amazing luck. I always find something good on the final run with this song rocking. Always. And by always, I mean sometimes. I do want to find something good too, because I want this to be a clip in the video with this song playing. So I wants it. If I find a sun right now, you probably meant to say if I find an SOJ right now, I'm guessing. Another 100 runs. Nice. If I find a wisp right now. Come on, we got it. Find something. It's got to happen. 70% of the time I find something good on the final run like this. Every time. Come on. Depends how you just find full game clear, all poppables. Not poppables, no, full monster clears. Like kill every monster. Definitely not every poppable. And not all difficulties, no. Only hell difficulty. Don't want to go farm normal. Jeez, that's what a waste of time, Fred. What a waste of time. 2 more months for your fill icon. Oh, right, Bulbasaur. 60% of the time it works. Every time. It's called Sex Panther. I gotta be honest, it smells like pure gasoline. How you know it's good. Alrighty, well, that's got to be the end of the stream, fellas. Thank you for joining me, everyone on YouTube, everybody over on Twitch, hitting the like button, watching the videos. And make sure you guys check out the video I did where I kind of like review or just put my opinions on changes that Mr. Llama kind of wanted in his video that he would like to see in the future D2R. I put it up on my channel. Make sure you guys check it out. Thought it was interesting. I obviously am known as anti-change guy, so I kind of have a don't like that kind of opinion, but maybe you guys would be surprised what I actually would like to change in D2R, right? Jay Riz says, did I miss sick drops? We got a few today. The final run didn't end up being any sick drops, but it is what it is. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. Peace out, fellas. Don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh.